Does anyone else like to start the weekend with a little Dune Spice Wars? Well, good news, because that's what we got for you today. I suppose if you are in one of the more eastern time zones, maybe your weekend has already started.
Like to start the weekend
I got it. With a little Dune Spice Wars.
Ignore that.
I had my stream open to make sure that it was going live. I was saying, I suppose if you're on the European or further time scales, you're not just starting your weekend, you're well into it. For me, I'm just starting. I just woke up. It's 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. here. I have my home blessedly quiet and all to myself, and we're gonna do some Spice Wars for you. Look at that, lobby filled up just as we go live, like it was meant to be. How you doing, everybody? How we feeling out there? Happy Saturday. Happy Spice Wars. Happy July 27th when this is getting recorded. I'm going to play some House Corrino, fan favorites. Everybody likes to watch Corrino games for some reason. Minx on the Fremen. We've got Wooble on the House Harkonnens, and Benedictus 99 on the Smugglers. Welcome. All right, let's get this going. You guys ready? I think we're ready. Let me check my settings. Events, timers, map sizes. All right, I don't have anything too crazy on. Let's do it. Straight into the trenches. We've got Urulon and Fenring, of course. Those are the only choices for Corrino. You could do, what is it? Mother Gaia's Mohinus? Something like that? Something like the mother who helps you with a little bit of Landsrat stuff, but we don't care. You could do, who's the other guy? Is it Zoom Garan or... I can't remember that other guy. But the guy that makes your unit stronger if you're at truce with people. But no one's ever at truce with me, so... he doesn't do a lot for me. I'm always in the 1v3 spot, so it doesn't do me any good to have more strength for truces. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We will offer a prayer to our Jesus for a good map spawn. Map spawns being pretty important for Corrino. Usually, you want nice juicy territory around your base, and you would really like another set of nice juicy territory around a good spot for a second base. So that is what we are hoping for. See what we get. As long as everyone loads in, which doesn't always happen. Whew. I wish we had some news to talk about. I really do. I think everybody is just chomping at the bit for some updates so that we could get something. Oh, here we go, straight in. Let's make sure everyone's ready. Good luck, have fun. Minx is good, Wooble's good, Benedictus is good, let's go. We are spawned in, looks like sort of the northeast quadrant here. We've got some nice 5-wind spice right next to us, so we can work with that, probably. As long as our conscripts survive. Let's go, conscripts. Sometimes if they pull a double militia and there's no ranged militia, sometimes it's just too much health for your starting conscripts to get through, for your first 2 units to get through, which is really difficult. We should be okay here. It would be nicer if it was closer to the base so our missile turret could help with it, but we should be okay. We'll see. Conscripts, not the toughest soldiers early on in the game, but we make them work. They get much better later on once you hit the critical mass of them. We're of course making at least 3 Thopters to scout around us. We really need to know what the lay of the land is out here. 4 Thopters is totally viable. In fact, any of the more fast expanding factions, I almost always would go 4 Thopters on. We got some bad territory. We got 2 completely sort of empty junk territories by us. And this one's maybe not empty. It's kind of like Actually, this will work for plascrete for us, and I'll tell you why in a minute here. We've got acid lakes behind us. That's good. Let's get some stuff going. Something along those lines.
We serve the Imperium.
So we are gonna want to. Well, we got plascrete down there too. I mean, I guess we could invest in a lot of plascrete. It won't be the end of the world. Energy sources, and we're actually gonna. Looks like we'll be a little tight on money. I'd really love some rare elements to work with. But we're gonna pick up this spot, and I'll tell you why. Normally this would be a pretty junk territory, seeing it has no special resources in it, and it's only a 2 wind. But we can both build extra plascrete and extra plascrete resource production, and then we can also get an extra 20% resource production if we have 1 building of each type. So we could build 3 plascrete factories here, at least. In fact, it's going to get an extra. These quirks are going to get doubled because they're adjacent to our Imperial base. One of our developments will do that. So we'll be able to make 2 extra plascrete factories at 40%, and then we'll get 40% more. So it'll be like plus 80%, and we'll be able to build up to like 4 plascrete factories here. And 80% ain't too bad. We can work with that.
We serve the Imperium.
What's up, boys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We got a live VOC today. That's right. We don't do too many lives, but here we are. Here we are. You guys made it in time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got a decent spice with. Oh my God, Mount Idaho. Maybe this was a bad decision because we're actually looking like we're gonna be flush on plascrete. Oh, okay, that's fine. What's this above me? I want it to be spice. No, more plascrete. Fabulous. Maybe this one's getting pillaged then. Let's go pillaging.
Yes, Majesty. It's an honor, Majesty.
We found an extra thopter.
Yes.
James Munn is at work, but he's looking forward to watching. You know, just keep it quiet in the background. They're not going to notice James. You could tune in every once in a while.
We serve the Imperium.
Thanks for the kind words, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, we are full pedal to the metal with the Dune content. You know, as best we can, right? Because Dune's it's getting a little stale on us. Everybody is looking for some updates, but we can't force those along. There are some lights at the end of the tunnel. I can tell you what someone noticed that a different patch version, a different version of the game was uploaded to Steam, like into some log somewhere. And what that usually indicates is the developer loading up extra sort of test versions to take a look at. So it's conceivable that our friends over at Shiro, the developers, have got a new version that they're starting to get testing, which would be very exciting because, lordy lord, we need ourselves a new version. Am I going to spend $1,000 for 58 authority? I am. I absolutely am. In fact, we're going to go... What am I going to use with this? I could get the special over there. I think I do want the special. Why bother with this extra minerals down here when we could just go straight for the 200% over here? This even has cheaper buildings cost, which would be nice. We're going to have a lot of plascrete. I don't know what that's going to do for us, but we're going to have a lot of plascrete, everybody. I guess we'll aim for fast buildings. We'll have to look for a good place to drop a fast base, probably. It's just so that we can make sure we keep spending it. No, don't shoot this guy. Don't shoot this guy. Oh, close one. Always gotta watch what stuff aggro's on when you're walking around. James wants a new faction, the Face Dancers. Oh my God, I would love a new faction. I don't even care what it is. It could be literally anything, and I would be extremely excited. Let's prep ourselves a probe setup, because look at these guys right here. Where did you come from? Could be there, could be there, could be there, could be there. Hard to say. We'll probe Walwan, and then we'll probe its neighbor afterwards if it doesn't work out for us. But we do need to send some troops over back to deal with that, because they're coming to raid a village. Get some plascrete. I'm probably over investing in the plascrete, actually. I'll let that one finish. We're gonna be spending like 100 Solari a day in Plascrete, and before we have anything actually making us Solari. We're gonna change Imperial missionaries to everybody to make sure we get that benefit. Okay, and that's gonna pass too. So we are happy with that. We don't, you know what? I think this is gonna pass no matter what. And I don't want to get military tech right now because I want some economy tech online first. So we're gonna oppose the Scientific Congress if at all possible. Killer clowns from deep space? Yes, I'd also accept. You know, I'm fine if it's like a Space Marine chapter. You know, it could be anything. It could make no sense at all. And I'd be like, yeah, heck yeah, new factions. It's like the Tyranids are coming to Dune Spice Wars, right? Oh, I didn't even realize how good this is. Check this out. 100% of water production as Solari, and we're a 5 wind. So we're making a crap ton of water, and it's turning into Solari, and it's also paying us out per economy building. That's actually an incredible piece of territory there. Very exciting. Okay, you know what we need over here? Plascrete. Let's get some Plascrete up. We can base build. We're gonna start with an economic base out here. We're gonna aim 3 yellow, 2 blue, 1 blue is the plan. We're gonna be greedy like that. We might go 1 more conscript just to make sure we max out our bonuses. Your conscripts, of course, get +1 armor per other conscript nearby to a max of 2. Likewise with your riflemen, get +1 power to a max of 2. So if you have 3 together, you're maxing out the bonus they get. So 3 swordsmen, 3 riflemen are a compact, reasonably cheap little force. They're only like 6 upkeep, so they're not very expensive to maintain. Oh, we got the White Rift. Ho 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 ho! The perfect territory, and it's got Plascrete in it, of course. We're gonna have to rename this the Plascrete stream. The perfect territory for us to work with, the White Rift. We got oh good, we got a Crescent Ridge up there. We're just spoiled for special regions, and there's another. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We might do a. Oh my God, there's another one down there. We might do like a base drop right here, like a super conservative one, because we have everything we need right within our borders already. Oh my God, I'm getting excited. This is a heck of a spawn for us. What are we doing with these troops? I think that's already been pillaged. That I don't really want to pillage. This one I kind of want to take. But we're at only 41 authority, which means we got some time. I think I'm going to drop a base here. So let's go pillage here. We don't need it to be friendly to us if we're dropping bases on it. I also could sell Plascrete to other players. That might be really funny. And we can see we've got Minx on the Fremen to our west. Keep a close eye on Minx. Don't know what they're up to. Okay, we got some tech. I think I like an integrated costs, maybe. Doot. What do I think here? Oh no, you know what? The red tech passed, and I haven't been doing it. A shame upon my house. We missed half of it. I wasn't thinking about it. I was talking to you guys. This is 141. This is 132. Both of those must be mine. You can't have a Minx. We will battle over them if needs be. More people on Arrakis. More good buildings in here. I think the Masons Guild? I guess Masons Guild. I don't know if this is the best choice, but extra Plascrete production, right? Let's get that Plascrete online. Okay, we are pillaging this. We're gonna grab some of these tasty points of interest. There's been a lot of crashed Thopters, so we should have good Thopters. Good Thopter coverage. What is our base drop? It's like 3,000 Solari, 100 authority, and we need 5k hedge for it. Okay. Let's keep grabbing points of interest. And what else looks good? We kind of just want everything that we see right now. We don't want anyone else to take it from us. There's a deep desert up there. I could see some trouble with the Fremen before too long, because they look like they are expanding east into us. You know what we need is more plascrete. No, not plascrete. Recruitment offices. We're going to get some recruitment offices up because we're going to need some additional manpower, I suspect. The armory upgrades for conscripts are garbage. So I'm not even going to worry about them too much. I think it's going to be more of a Sardaukar game. Because, no, you can't come over here, Fremen. No, Fremen. I renounce you. I deny you. I will fight you for that. And you are spawning new units right at it. Okay, they are going to try and take that. Well, it looks like we might have a war with the Fremen this game. We could play peaceful for now, but we're not going to allow that to happen. I think we're going to base drop down here. 141. Yeah, we do need to take at least another region and pay a spice tax. And then we would be in the realm of being able to drop a base. Let's go back and do some pillages on the stuff that we didn't necessarily want back here. We do have Fremen up there causing trouble. All right, we got to keep investing in lots of troops, because war could break out with the Fremen at any time. Drop the base right next to the Fremen. The trouble is, there's not a good opportunity for that. I don't really want to drop it anywhere up here necessarily. I like the spot down here more. It sort of guards this front entry route to the base, secures Moondew Vale for us, secures this spice field, secures this Mount Idaho.
We serve the Imperium. Yes, Majesty.
We just got to keep we got to get a chunky army up as best we can. Okay, we're out of the red tech bonus. All factions gain 500 per special. We like that. We want that to pass. I don't really want statecraft to pass. And I've been spending my money on main base buildings, not on Chom shares. Ordos are not canon, but the Talaxu are. Yeah, James lobbying for the face dancers. I mean, I agree. I think everybody would be pretty happy with some face dancers. You know, no one's shooting it down. Give us the face dancers. We also, because we're pretty tight on money and we got lots of plascrete, I'm just going to throw up extra wholesale markets everywhere we can put them. And then this guy over here, you know what he needs? He needs an investment office to get bonus quirks on these marvelous, marvelous quirks that he already has. And we've got attackers from the south.
Yes, Majesty. We are ready.
Okay, if you're coming from the south, are you down here? I feel like you're further than that, but we'll scan that just in case.
We are listening.
You guys go intercept that fella there.
Yes, Majesty.
Make sure we micro a little bit so we're not losing anybody up here.
It's an honor, Majesty.
Keep an eye on our Fremen friends over there.
Ready. Yes, Majesty.
And we gotta keep getting troops out. We want a big old tasty conscript blob. So Minx is going for the desert surround for sure. So we're gonna contest that. But we surely don't want to get off the sand. We surely don't want to contest early game Fremen. That would be foolhardy.
It's an honor, Majesty.
So we need to get to more of a mid game. Spice Wars appearing in your recommended? Yeah, this is the recommended content. If you like Spice Wars, you are in the place to be. Micah says, wife just had a kiddo. We're camped out in L&D for a couple days. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. I have done the kiddo thing myself, and sometimes you are a little starved for entertainment, especially the stationary type.
Serve the Imperium.
So So I am happy to provide, my friend. Enjoy. We shall feast upon the Spice Wars content today. A little bit, at least. A little bit of feasting. I'm gonna pause the parallel content because actually I really want Harvester Works, and then I really want Harvester Works up at least. At least. And then probably does the Emperor's Monument take something? Administrative consolidation. Yes, okay. Modular parts over to administrative consolidation. That will give us the main base buildings we want. We're going to keep pillaging. We've revealed all kinds of sieges. Our water is super good, so let's trade with these sieges nearby. Should have done that a while ago. I wasn't thinking it. 3 sieges. So it's, could be trouble with our Fremenes being so nearby. We're at 3.8. We're gonna need a little bit more in order to get our base drop. So we could just claim this base down here, though it doesn't give me a whole lot. It's one of the cheaper things I could take. Main base. Okay, we're waiting for our yellow tech to finish before we build out in the main base anymore.
At your service, Your Majesty.
We don't got it. We need some spice online. Harkonnens want to trade with me. He wants a trade agreement. Are you buying any chome? Not much. Tell you what, I am happy to take a trade agreement for now. Ordinarily, I would recommend people not do that, but the money will be real useful to me in the short term. And we just keep a close eye on our Harkonnen friends, and if they start booming up through the chome, we will break that right away. Question, what's the most powerful house in the game right now? I think the general opinion seems to be that the most powerful house in the game right now are the Atreides. For people that really know what they're doing, the Atreides being just kind of better at many things than many people are really, really difficult to do with. The strength of peaceful annex is a little bit broken practically. It's extremely strong in endgame scenarios where you're sort of scrabbling with other players over that very last piece of land. You know, the Atreides can just peaceful annex it and no one can even see it's happening. It's a big, big problem. So, there is a common refrain amongst at least our Discord and a lot of the games that we play that, you know, if you see an Atreides in the game, all the other players defense breach them and then launch nukes at them, and then the problem is solved. Which would not be particularly friendly in a fun, casual game. But we've seen it happen here a couple times. Alright, so we need money because we want to drop our base, and it costs us 3,000. So let's hard sell into it for a little while. It's not an incredible rate at the spice market. Can I march any further and pillage anything else? Look at this aggressive Fremen expansion into my lands. I don't like them. I don't like them. Tell you what, we've got a lot of water. Can we march in and pillage the center? Because I don't really want to annex the center, but I do want money. So maybe we'll go pillage the middle. And then this is a nice research hub spot, so we'll add a couple extra research hubs there because our tech is crawling along very slowly. Okay, worst case scenario in like 6 or 7 days. Some people think Ikaz or Corrino are the strongest. Ikaz and Corrino can be very strong, but they have notable weaknesses. And that's the trouble with the Atreides, is the Atreides do not have notable weaknesses. They're good at everything. If you're fighting against Corrino, and they're doing really well, you can coordinate with the lobby to kill a base. If you kill one of the Corrino's bases, that's like half of their district's gone, and it really, really cripples them terribly badly. What's this? Is this being rebelled? Dukes. if you're playing against the ECAS, all you gotta do is kill their champions. You snipe out the ECAS champions, and they've lost their ability to boom hegemony, and they're in big trouble. Oh my god, if water subsidies passes, we could just annex this immediately because we're already on top of it. I don't really want that to happen, but it would be funny. We could make it cheaper. You know, I've got potentially the most votes. I guess smugglers have 250, we have 253. I don't even care if things are cheaper because I have 4,000. I'm almost Plascrete capped. I guess I'm trying for Imperial Audit, maybe? I don't even know. Yeah, the days of 3v1 Corrino are over. It's now 3v1 Atreides. But this is, of course, I think the factions are actually really close in a lot of ways. They want to deny subsidies because Corrino is mid. Yeah, that's fine. I wanted to pillage it anyways, guys. And then if they're going to deny subsidies, then maybe we could grab this on the cheap. We'll save our authority, our influence. No, the smugglers took that. And the Harkonnens got that, and that got denied. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, we don't 3v1 Corrino anymore because they're a lot slower to get online. Oh, we've got our money. Base. Time to drop the base. Boom, there it is.
Reporting for duty.
And then we can chop up these guys hereabouts.
Coordinating the attack. We won't fail in our duty.
And this will defend that from the rebels. Wonderful. Finally get some spice online. What are we doing here? Outpost logistics would help our expand. I think we do integrated costs first. And then probably Chome integration makes more sense even after that. New base up. Who dis? This base needs districts in it, but while we've got the Plascrete, oh my god, then we're gonna bust up these Plascrete places. We're making way too much Plascrete. It's a shame. This is such a beautiful little Plascrete spot here, actually, but we're not gonna utilize it at all because it just didn't go out that way. Okay, we get some extra spice online. Plascrete is not a problem. We have another minerals region here we're not even using. There's a minerals region over here we're not even using. There's a minerals region above us we're not even using because we got the Mount Idaho. Oh, it's crazy. This is the most Plascrete I have ever had in my entire life, bar none.
Yes, Majesty.
We could snap up the Mundu Vale here. It could hold some extra knowledge for us. That might be worthwhile. But we don't have any authority to work with. We could buy this one if we had money, but we don't have enough money to work with. Everything's running tight. Let's get some scav teams up. Maybe we could do some extra pillaging of things. I don't think we're going for this one. This one seems a little far out of our range at the moment. We got some extra intel. We don't really know what to do with it. Some red techs. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I want, and our knowledge is not moving along as fast as I'd like it to. So I think maybe we invest in some extra research hubs. These ones are decent because they're paying an extra 60% here. These ones would be more decent because they would refund us with money that we are so light upon. Finally, some extra spice online. And I think we'll finish out over here with a harvester works. And we may end up swapping this Mason Guild to... let's skimp out on the Chome integration for now. There's so many things I want. There's so many things we want. I would like spying logistics because we don't have any increased agent income at the moment. What do? I think spying logistics is a good play.
We are listening, Majesty.
4444 chom is funny. Are we all equal? We're all at 4% on the chom. Okay, good. And nobody's making really any passive. A little bit on the smugglers, of course. Look, this guy pays out money for Plascrete. God damn Plascrete.
We serve the Imperium. We are ready.
What more do I want next? What's a critical expansion for me? White Rift I need eventually, but I don't need it immediately.
We are listening, Majesty.
I think we focus down here. This makes sense to me.
We are ready.
We could do a little more water, but lordy, we're pretty good on the water, actually. We'll just get a tiny bit of money. This place up here, we might as well make sure stuff is built out as best we can, since Plascrete is no object here. We're going to be spending a lot of... What's all our income from? I don't know, we're getting a lot of income for some reason. I would expect us to be fairly poor, but we're not poor at all. What tech do you go through first? For Vernius or for Corrino? If I'm Corrino teching, I like the stuff that boosts up stuff around my main base. I like a quick integrated cost, gives you money, makes stuff around your main base cheaper. I like quick Imperial administration, doubling your quirks. I like a quick administrative consolidation, lowering your Solari upkeep if they've got 4 or more buildings of the same type, which is pretty useful. Usually that ends up being the case, except up here where I don't know what to build. I think this guy's already got a spice silo on him. Okay. Look how amazing this land is, though. It's a spice field. It pays 145 Solari and 21 water, thanks to its incredible perks. It's wild. We're going to put that guy in a spacing guild. We're going to put this guy on a command post. And we're just waiting for like 10 more to annex there. I would agree that most people are in accord that Vernius feels the weakest. You can make Vernius work. We've had champions. We've had tournament champions from Vernius, but it ain't easy. Feels like skiing uphill in the rain. It's a hard fight because you're just always on the back foot as Vernius, and if you ever get in first place, if you ever get into the lead with Vernius, you don't have enough military power to stop people from just murdering you. But as the sneaky back of the pack rat faction, let's apply this to everybody. They can be very sneaky for sure. They can achieve all kinds of trouble. Do we try and get the War of Assassins, maybe? Cheaper or... yeah, we'll invest a little bit into this. I don't know if anybody else cares enough to put their stuff into it, so we'll see if a couple extra assassins would serve us all right. Oh, we've got a Labthopter up too. All we gotta do is fly around to all of our own special lands. And we're gonna need to do something about these dirty Fremen soon enough. I think that's 8. Okay, we've got friendship with all the sieges. Oh, maybe we might ally that one even. What's going on up there? More raiders, but that's alright. The Imperial base is there to deal with them. Okay, we want to make sure we're building out on our bases. We want to make sure we're using our Plascrete wherever possible. This guy is probably another manpower boost here. Our money's really good. I'm gonna attribute that to our triple yellow being up here. Let's go and we'll pillage the middle again. We're gonna have triple yellow up for an extra 10%. We're gonna double that, so that should be really good. We are also, Harkonnens are up. Everyone's nobody's chomin' hard, so I have no problem with that trade treaty with the Harkonnens here. So, our goal is to hang out. Maybe punish some Fremen, secure all of these special regions by us, and we're gonna be cool. We're gonna lay a little low on the hedge game, and then we're gonna like turn it on. We're gonna get to late game and it's gonna be like boom, 15 craft workshops, and then we'll do the old Helm's Deep and hope for the best. That's the plan. That's the plan. Ooh, a Spatian Guild branch. And it's so cheap. Okay, we can keep building our red stuff, which we will gladly do. I think we need ourselves a research center as well over hereabouts. Especially, I say like I want to be sandbagging, like I want to hang back, but just the nature of grabbing the specials around me is like not gonna. Oh, that's not okay, Harkonnens. That's not okay. That's war. That better be a pillage. If you're annexing, we're gonna fight. What do you think you're doing? What are you doing? Better be a pillage. Looks like he's waiting for enough authority. I think we gotta go fight him. He's also pretty low on supply. You can't have this, my man. Unacceptable. Let's get our own supply up, just in case. Hostile action. Yes, it's gonna be a hostile action. Oh, he's just pillaging. If you would have pillaged earlier, I wouldn't have attacked you, my man. I thought you were waiting to annex it. Smugglers want to trade with me.
Let's get to business.
They want Plascrete for money. Deal. Well, I would have let you pillage it, my man, but now we're fighting and I'm killing your guys. And there's worms coming too, for good measure. Oh, well, that was a frustrating miscommunication there. You know what? We've got a lot of manpower. Let's start jazzing up some of these guys and get our extra knowledge going. Sorry, Harkonnens. Why no people and harvesters? Because I was kind of waiting to get Harvester Works, which is up. So now there should be people and harvesters.
At your service, Your Majesty.
What am I grabbing next? I'm probably heading north. Annexing up thereabouts. Because we're going to need some energy for some mechanization stuff. Let's just make sure we keep building out.
Awaiting order.
Where's this guy going? Space and Guild for more manpower is not the worst idea. We are stuck on 2 spice until we're able to bully the Fremen, who have finished their deserts around here. We hate it. Let's get our red districts up over there for sure. Money's looking pretty good despite the exchange rates being garbaggio. Influence, what do we want in this to lock this up? Intelligence agency, because we're already hurting on agents. We've only got 5 when we would like a lot more. Who's up? Captain Arshan is up as our hero for us. 100%. And then the rest of the space, we're gonna do. The rest of the space we're gonna fill out with siege drones if we can get there. No, don't cancel deploy. Actually deploy.
Yes, received.
Unsafe mode, pretty please. Okay, I'm sure we're supposed to be doing things that we're forgetting. I ought to apologize to the Harkonnens, but I just can't bring myself to do so. They'll be fine. This place also does research hubs, but we'll leave them be for now. This place, cheaper buildings, extra manpower if you had 1 building of each type. We could probably swing that. This place up here, of course, pays out for Plascrete. We're pretty. It's looking like we're gonna be pretty good on Plascrete for the foreseeable future. So I'm not too worried about that. Look at that long distance. It's so expensive to get. And then this one in the back, I don't particularly care about. I think we need the White Rift, and then we need to go to war with the Fremen. So, the elected faction gains 300 solar per controlled village. Yeah, let's make that happen. All factions lose Landsrad standing. Nobody's really doing any Landsrad-y stuff. I guess I don't care about the rest of those. Making space parts. Oh my goodness. That's why you're here, chat. I appreciate you. What do we want to trade space parts for? I guess we'll trade spice. And then we'll also gonna need to militia up some of these villages, at least like a little bit. What's going on here? We're voting. We could make Landsrad guards happen. I'm fine with. The rest I don't care about at all. What do we get? We got people waiting. We're waiting on the Harkonnens to decide what they want. We're making 12, courtesy of our Imperial Monument, and we have the most hedge out of everybody, courtesy of our just 2 specials at the moment, but there's 3 and 4 already on the books, and I kind of have my eye on number 5 back there. Yeah, I think it's got to be war with Minx, our Fremen neighbor, and of course, everybody hates war with the Fremens. The smugglers are buying Plascrete from me. I'm happy to fund them. Wooble says, in case something happens like a DC, I'm getting rather bad lag. Sorry to hear that, Wooble. Stick with it. We need you, brother. I'll stop fighting you. Look how deep that is. Oh, you know what? Oh my god, guys. I'm Hasimir Fenring. And I've been forgetting to steal stuff off the map. Damn it. I can take things anywhere. Anywhere. I don't need to stick to my own lands. Oh, I completely forgot about that. I could have been stealing things. Well, now we know. We do need to lay claim to this White Rift in here. We probably need to murder a lot of these Sieches, if we're being honest. Because they're going to be a thorn in my side eventually. Let's get some heavy militia sort of spread around. We're going to need more manpower than we've got. We're going to need a fusion plant. Okay, so mechanization will solve that for us. Alright, we're just waiting for some tech to tick through, and it's looking much better now. We're making 22 knowledge, which is plenty. Plenty. Hello. Hello to chat. Welcome. Welcome to the party, pal. We actually... Oh, you know what? No, not that. I'm trying to find a good spot for an experimental furnace, but maybe I'll just save my cells for tanks. I think makes as much sense as anything. Yeah, welcome to the chat, everybody. We're going to do at least 2 games of Spice Wars today. We are well into game number 1. We are 4 months in. We are playing House Corrino, and we have a very choice spot to work with here. House Harkonnen has launched infiltration cells against you. I gotta say, I don't love that, House Harkonnen. Don't love it at all. Last game I played, I got assassinated, and it made me frustrated. This guy pays out bonus per research building, so we might as well have our recruitment centers up there as well. We'll go grab some points of interest with those guys. We can look around the map. We could steal points of interest from other people. What are people looking like? Everyone seems pretty equal in a lot of stuff. What about missions? What are good and which are worthless? Do you mean missions like the little quests that show up on the side of things to do? Typically, you like the missions that are more of a permanent bonus. You know, the stuff that's like plus 30, like plus 30 Solari for the rest of the game. Like that's pretty solid. Stuff that's plus 3 knowledge for the rest of the game. That's pretty solid. It's hard to say. What, like off the top of my head, are there missions that I really care about? I don't know that there are a ton of them. You know, the ones that give you free military units, you kind of just go for whatever.
Okay.
Although I will say anything that gives you a free agent is probably better than you think it is, because free agents don't count towards your agent limit, so they can sometimes give you a lot more opportunity for fun shenanigans and stuff. We are real good on our authority. Let's lay claim to this White Rift here. Make sure we keep it secret, keep it safe. And I don't have my fusion plant upgrade yet. It's coming along shortly.
Harvester in working order.
Harvester here apparently got eaten. I could swear I put him on safe mode, but maybe I didn't. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're gonna lay claim to the White Rift. We're gonna keep building out militia, especially in our border territories. First time catching a stream. Well, welcome. Welcome, yeah. Our streams are a good time. If you like some Spice Wars, we are happy to talk Spice Wars all day long. Not all day, at least for the next 3 hours or so. Not a lot to say about any new Spice Wars plans. We were mentioning it earlier that there is some tentative hope of a patch in the distant future, but no news yet. No news yet. Espionage missions. Oh, do you mean what missions are good if we're talking espionage? These missions. Ah, yes, because they are called missions. It depends. Certain factions have really good faction-specific ones that you lean into. Ahoy. Ahoy, Yorin. Welcome. Typically, you see a lot of use of the likes of Scavenger Team for getting money for pillaging or just for fighting anybody. You see a lot of use of Supply Drop to make sure, you know, if you're at all cautious about how much water you have and how much supply your units have. Supply Drop is a great one. What am I going to do here? Money, maybe? Wooble's still struggling. Poor boy there. For House Corrino, your orbital strike is incredible. So we always aim for making a lot of intel in the late game and using lots of orbital strikes. EMP bombs are basically useless. You sort of only use them against Vernius, in which case they're wildly OP. Consolidation sucks. Decoy thumpers are very good. You can use decoy thumpers in a lot of different ways, though I haven't done too much of it lately. Corrino also has interdiction zone, which lets you stop airfields from being used. That's can be excellent. Defense breaches is how you kill people's bases. Admin burden is how you cripple people's military production after they've lost a fight. Defense sabotage you don't see too much. If for some reason you were fighting a lot of missile batteries and you had the extra slots for it, I guess that would be fine. Speaking of, we do have a missile battery up here. The Fremen on their borders. How we doing, Woo? Woo seems like he's struggling. He's having some connection issues. It would be a real shame if he dropped. That would make me so sad. Decoy, yeah. Decoy's galaxy brain when it works. It's true. So the decoy thumper is incredible if you find a good use for it. So oftentimes decoy thumper is good if you've got like a long stretch of desert somewhere. Imagine you were defending this base up here, way at the top of the region, and the enemy is attacking here, and they've got to walk through all of this sand to get up to your base. As soon as they start coming in, or once they're like part of the way in, if you thumper, they're in a really horrible spot. Or if someone is like sieging, you know, someone's sieging one of your bases, and then you go to fight their base, like, or if you thumper them while they're sieging it, it forces them to sort of stay there, and like they can't walk back home really, and they can't fly because there's no airfields there. So sometimes you can get people stuck with thumpers, or you could use it to sort of zone people out of territory, or you could, if it works properly and you draw a worm there, sometimes you could thumper and get someone's army killed by it. Don't leave me alone with these maniacs, says Benedictus. What do Fremen get from a deep desert? From a deep desert surround, there is a technology that the Fremen have to research. And it gives them basically plus 20% authority growth, authority for annexing stuff. And it also gives them, I think, doubles or triples, it gives them 2 more bonuses of every quirk. The village quirks, these things, right? So these get times 3 here for each of these. So it triples your quirks and everything that is surrounding that deep desert. It's pretty solid. Pretty good. If you have a chance to surround a deep desert and you are the Fremen, I do recommend it. Alright, what are we going to do with this authority that we've got? We're sitting on a lot. I sort of don't even want to take Acid Lakes. I want to leave it in our back pocket to like late game annex. Oh, the time of the artillery drone is nigh. Tell you what, maybe did we ever get Cho integration? We didn't. We probably... So we wanted Emperor's Eyes first, I think. This gives us 3 counterintelligence agents. What else does it do? Minus 50% military unit cost while victim of a treason. I don't think I ever read that. But we want extra counterintelligence agents because we saw the Harkonnens planting infiltration cells on us, so we would love to not be murdered. We would also love more Chom shares, so let's make that happen. And we'd be happy to have cheaper manpower too, actually. Anyone want to buy my free votes? No one's buying votes for these sorts of resolutions here. It is hard to hold a deep desert, but the Fremen can do it more than most because the Fremen are one of the very best military factions. It doesn't give them hedge. It gives them 20% more authority, which sort of translates into hedge. Are the flamethrowers viable? Are we talking incinerators? Yeah, we are getting very close to annexing Fremen territory, correct. Are we talking incinerators? Incinerators are great, actually. We should build some. Let's make an incinerator. Let's make 2 incinerators, because they're very good against the Fremen. To make 2, we would need some more space. I think we'll wreck these 2 swordsmen. Wait, stuff's still going on here. Taint. Oh, did I change this from everyone to just me? To just 1? Oh, that was unintentional. I meant to make that everyone. I wasn't looking. You guys distracted me. We'll see if we could get it. We're not gonna. The Harks put taint on, so the Harks are gonna get it. Damn. I just gave the Harks 50 free shares. That was unintentional. No. The Harks didn't vote on it. They let me have the taint. Well, I'll take 50 shares. Heck yeah. I don't mind losing some Landsrad for that. That puts us over 10%. That makes us a happy bear. We can live with that. What are we doing over here? This was once an exciting Plascrete territory, and it is now a less exciting nothing at all territory. Corrino on White Rift. Calm down. In all caps.
We salute our Emperor.
So yes, anyway, I am calm. We're gonna get we're gonna get 2 incinerators. Just a whole army of flamethrowers. I don't know that a whole army of incinerators are viable. I've seen it happen actually, and it worked okay. The trouble is they're pretty expensive, and by expensive I mean command point expensive. 5 command points for what they do is a premium, so they're probably better as like a little bit of AoE and mostly debuffers. Yeah, let's get some stuff in here. What armories do we get? So for this game, we are getting units damaged by 2 incinerators accrue burn faster. We've gone for plus armor for other units from our conscripts, because we're not going heavy in the conscripts. We're leaning Sardaukar and artillery drones mostly. And for our artillery drones, we're going to just do heavy loads, which is not... I got attacked in there. Which is not much of a DPS increase, but what it is a spike, a burst DPS kind of thing. Whoa, we got 17% on smugglers. I don't like it, smugglers. Harkonnens, do you want a trade agreement again? 17% on the smugglers. That's no good. Harkonnens have accepted trade, so that'll help our money situation a bit. We've got at least 3 siege tanks up.
What do you need, my emperor?
And 2 incinerators. So we've got a pretty chunky army. I think it's about time we go and fight the Fremen.
We salute our
Where are the Fremen walking to? They're going somewhere. They got Fadakin. Okay, so if we're going to fight Fremen, one thing we need to do is we need to take our Emperor's Monument out of our economic base and put it in our red district base. And this is because this doubles the bonuses you get. So this becomes 2 armor, this becomes 40% health, so that's a big deal. Do it. You want me to do the full incinerator army? Where are you guys going to? I wonder if I should burn down sieges first. I wonder if I should. We could maybe contest this border, actually, because we could put missiles right here. We could fight the Harkonnens. We'll keep missiles back.
salute our emperor.
Where are you going? Does it make sense to burn these down? For now, we can ally with them. Oh, we should be paying more attention to our tech here. Okay, and then back in this base, what do I want? What should it be? It hardly matters to me. I guess it will matter. We'll save it for a Chome branch
Awaiting
back in the
order.
main base.
Yes.
We'll be fine. I feel like there's lots of Fremen just like hiding in the desert here. And I want to war them.
What do you need, my emperor?
There they are there. They're spawning more troops in. We're in a dang good spot. I think it's time to fight. I think it's time to fight. We could get an, or maybe we save up for an orbital strike. Let's invest in some data on our border regions here. Extra data will help us quite a bit because we want the knowledge, not the knowledge. We want the intel so that we can get orbital strikes up. And there's this whole army, an army sitting there, not the whole army.
Of Imperium at your service.
No base could survive all the incinerators. So here's the thing: the incinerator debuffs don't stack multiple. You know, if you have one incinerator, it puts debuffs on guys. If you have 10 incinerators, it still just puts 1 incinerator worth of debuffs on guys. I mean, I'm somewhat concerned about Hark assassins, but we went for the triple counterintelligence, so that should keep us pretty safe for the moment, for the time being. Over here, we need some data. We're gonna wait for the orbital strike to get ready, and we'll use that to start our battle against the Fremen. Pillage Zalat is the quest. What the heck is Zalat? He did grab up there. Oh, Zalat is Harkonnens, and the Harkonnens are kind of our friends. They're sort of our frenemies. We're gonna go back and we'll grab Imperial Command, and we're gonna grab that because I want the 2nd gear slot. And then probably it'll be about time to get valuable trinkets online, if not already.
At your service. We salute our
Let's make sure we've got Commander Arasham on a number. Capped by game mechanics as usual. Trade Plascrete for intel. Yeah, we are doing just fine in the Plascrete. I don't even know what's making it. Is it all just this base here? It's making 73 Plascrete for us. We're just making a lot of Plascrete. We're not even trying. If we were trying, we could be making like 500 Plascrete.
No one compares to Sardaukar.
Okay, so what we're waiting for is we're waiting for 500 intel so we can prep our orbital strike, and then we're going to go make war upon the Fremen. That's the plan. What is it? Month 5. It's a good month for war. I guess we'll make this everyone. And it seems like the Water Sellers Union is certainly going to be smugglers. Hopefully they put a bounty on it. Oh, you fools, smugglers. You were going to win it anyways, I think. But now we all get paid for you winning it. $20 per vote. We're spending 280 votes. Here is an easy almost 6,000 Solari. Buy some chump shares. Okay. Almost. We're making 16 a day, which is pretty good intel. Pretty good. We're also only 10 days away from building the Cronus, which would be a good pickup for us here. This guy can have a missile turret. This guy can also have a missile turret. This guy already has a missile turret. I'm just making sure we got our stuff built out. Some water is probably reasonable over here, and for now, you know, eventually we'll want craft workshops thereabouts, but for now, water's fine. Just double check our militia everywhere, make sure we are militiaed up. We're pretty good on manpower. Maybe we invest in a little more manpower. How do we tell which month? This is our clock in the top right corner. 23rd day, 5th month of the year the game takes place. And then as this bar fills up, that's 1 day of time, which is when you basically get your new resources kind of thing.
On watch. Received. Awaiting order.
Let's
On vector.
fly around
Copy.
with our thopters that aren't doing anything and make sure we're keeping an eye on our neighbors.
On watch. Copy.
Okay, so the question is how many invisible guys are here? He could make his skirmishers and he could make his infiltrators invisible. Oh, we also got our Chome branch ready to go. What's this guy doing? I guess he could sit in Landsrad for now. We could also make this one here, which is money per guys dying in your territory. That's probably not relevant to us. We could probe it, actually, which would show all of the stealth guys. Maybe that's what we'll do when we start. That would be clever. Let's get going. Missiles. Orbital strike. Ready in 3 days. And we will just declare war on the Fremen. The Ghost. So we'll finish the second part of this mission, at least. Killing enemy units when an operation is ready. Some elaborate future calendar. No, just the date in the corner. Just the date. Have you ever played Factorio? Yes, I have played many hundreds of hours of Factorio. I love it quite a bit. I'm very excited about a new Factorio expansion coming up in the relative short term here. I think we're going to bust up some of this plascrete because we just don't need plascrete. Otherwise, I kind of want other buildings built out as best we can build them. Military base is a good idea because we'll be fighting up in hereabouts. Doots. This guy would be cheaper if I had another blue building here, so we'll put a listening post up. You gotta remember when you're Corrino admin consolidation makes villages with 4 of the same type cheaper upkeep, so you always want 4 of the same color in some of these places. Although in this one we're gonna break that rule because I want an airfield. Alright. Is it time? Is he walking away? Let's walk in.
What do you need, my Emperor?
Should we war?
Vernius ain't that bad.
Put some tanks up on the high ground here. And we'll blast away the missile turrets.
We salute our Emperor.
Okay, so he went stealth. We're gonna scan. We're gonna orbital strike. We're just gonna drop everything on him.
Elite of the Imperial
He's running away.
service.
He can't contest us. Here come the militia. Easy peasy to deal with. We're gonna move our siege tanks in.
No one compares to Sardaukar.
We're gonna lay claim to this base.
No one compares to Sardaukar.
We gotta stay away from the buildings, actually. Crap, we're getting AoE'd. And there's worms coming. Here's the downside. Your orbital strike will hit buildings and do AoE damage to your own guys if they are within those buildings. Okay, so we need as forward a rally point as we can get here. Can we put a air base up here? We can. That's beautiful. And we're still... Alright, here he comes. We're a bit low. Someone's breaking treaties with me. Harkonnens are breaking treaties with me. Oh, Harkonnens, why are you doing this to me? We need to fall back, don't we? We can't let him take the White Rift from us. Wait. Are we in big trouble here? We might be. We might be. Okay. Let's focus on some of these skirmishers because they are big trouble. And oh god, we're all dying. We got hit by a big skirmisher bomb.
Everything's under control, Majesty. Those damn carrion eaters.
Okay, let's fall back. We got Harkonnens on our butts. They're all united against us. They must have been talking. We do have a lot of Harkonnens is what we have. Okay. Okay. We can manage this. Our attack against the Fremen is not going well. Definitely are catching a little more aggro than we would like to have happen. What are we doing with armor? We'll do less damage. Do more of those flying units. This guy can do extra damage. We just gotta wait for a couple days for stuff to be rebuilt. Extra assassins. I don't care about any of this. He is a little chopped up, but I would love a second wave of units in order to fight him appropriately. Dang, I didn't love that backstab, Harkonnens. Not at all. Because the Fremen are in a pretty decent spot here. What are we doing here? We put 100 free votes into the War of Assassins. Nope. Fremen grab some assassins. He is not attacking our airfield there, so we might be... He's just liberating even, which is not the end of the world by any means for us. But I'm going to try and contest it. Incinerator. This is not an ideal army comp. I may have overdone it on the Sardaukar. We could also get a Cronus up. And I do want more intel. Let's bust up this other plascrete factory here. Turn it into a data center, since we're apparently not taking that right away. Okay, so here's the plan. Reinforcements show up, we fly down, blow up Harkonnens. Bob's your uncle. Oh, yeah, Fremen got the assassins there.
No one compares to Sardaukar.
Okay, we're flying in. Uh-oh, we're flying to a bad spot.
Flamethrowers are filled up.
Let's fight. I did not really want those guys to fly right there, but it'll do.
Flamers reporting. Do you need some fire?
We'll rally point in. They're chopping up my boys. But we're getting decent AoE damage down, and there's not too many executioners. We might be okay. Make sure Arisham's executing in here.
Nothing to fear.
Usually Arsham's a great idea to micro because of his super high execution range. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, we've chopped up the Harkonnens. We'll free this territory. We've chased off that guy. The next problem is there's Fremen all over our borders. Unnecessary, but I feel confident that we could deal with these Fremen.
Elite of the Imperium at your service. We'll wipe them out.
He is far from home.
Send me
What are you guys doing? Get back up there.
I'll do it myself. We salute our Emperor. We sought the guard.
Oh, see, all I gotta do is fall back to the main base here and lay siege, because he's gonna struggle to deal with the main base missile turret in this tight AoE. We're also going to buff up other stuff. We need a bunch more Sardaukar out here.
Everything's under control, Majesty.
We need Arsham murdering people as best he can.
Enemy for you. Understood.
Get out of the way, Arsham. You're about to get ganged. Let's pick up a couple of mercenaries in here, shall we?
You need. Send me where I'm needed. Yes. At your service, as long as you pay. What do you
Even annex the stuff behind me. This is full-scale war. Oh, we got a tax down there. We're not gonna have enough guys up in time.
At your service, as long as you pay.
A lot of fighting, a lot of fighting. What's my favorite faction? I don't know. I like a lot of factions these days.
Everything's
Arsham, get out of there.
Majesty. Captain Ramsham, Sardaukar. No one can
No, they got Arsham. Bastards. We need him back up. He's key to the whole plan. Extra drones, extra incinerators, extra Sardaukar.
We sought the guard. They will fail. We'll wipe them out. We'll go there now. They don't stand a chance. Elite of the Imperium at your service.
The elite of the Imperium at your service.
Arrakis
We'll back off for a little bit, because we actually need to run back down to keep that base from being liberated by rebels, which is very annoying. I know people are probably chatting me about things I should be doing, but I'm a little busy, everybody. We are in full-scale war here. You guys, kill these rebels, please. You guys, more militia up, please. This guy here can missile turret. This guy here could missile turret too. Is he coming back in?
The Kronos is at your disposal.
Are we done fighting here?
need my Emperor.
Okay, fly back home, please.
We're at your service.
More artillery drones. Artillery drones are the name of the game. I could switch to some hammers. I feel like he'd have a hard time dealing with hammers. Let's make hammers, boys. Wouldn't that be crazy?
We sought the guard. Elite of the Imperium at your service. We salute our Emperor. Consider it done. We will leave
Let's get on 'em.
task undone.
Oh, did we lose agents out of here? I hate when agents get captured. It drives me insane. Stop taking agents out of my spacing guild. Wooble paused, and we also have a Landsrat up. But it is full war against the Fremen, and I would even feel okay about it. Except these dirty Harkonnens in our back lines. We need to be making sure we're grabbing points of interest as best we can. We gotta make sure we've got our militia up where we need them. What are we picking? We're picking up energy efficiency. Does it make sense to get parts production? Probably not. I think we'll switch from parts production Maybe back to chome manipulation, which gives it a little bit more fightiness. And speaking of... Oh boy, that rate is bad. It's going to be good later, but it's real bad now. Speaking of fightiness, maybe we could find a space for a military factory somewhere. Where would it be if it was going to be somewhere? Could dump one of my research hubs, maybe? No, probably we'll dump a wholesale market. Ooh, first time you've seen me recruit flyers. Hammers are good. The only trouble with hammers is that they take, it's hard to get enough guild favor up. They're 20 guild favor apiece, but they're pretty solid. Not crazy damage, but they lower armor. They do like an AoE. The Fremen are especially vulnerable to them because they're Fremen usually go heavy on the skirmishers, which are great against ground units, but are pretty weak against spaced out flyers and things. Smugs with 30k in the bank. Yeah. Smug's a big problem. Yeah, smugs are a big problem. Plus 33 hedge. Yeah, so back in the day, in the way back, people used to make entire armies of hammers because hammers were really good, and they left hammers as really good, but they nerfed how much space part or how much guild favor that Corrino gets, and they also made them way more expensive. So you just can't make that many hammers. I could make one more still. Oh, they're not 20, they're 40 guild favor. That's why there's so much. I was like, 20 is not too bad. 40 is pretty bad. I mean, that's a month and a third of just trading guild favor away, unless you've got the spacing wreck or some extra stuff to work from there. I'm really frustrated that when we were using our operations in the other people's territory, it was capturing agents, and it captured agents out of our spacing guild. You see this guy's in jail, this guy's in jail. There's always a chance when you use an operation, a mission on someone else's land, that your guys will get captured. I wish they would have been captured from anywhere else, but they were captured from the spacing guild, and that lowered our level, and our level being lowered means we can't get our orbital strike until we fill this bar up again, which is driving me nuts. Minx wants to trade with me, a non-aggression pact. I think that is not tenable, Minx. I gotta chase you from my backfield before there can be peace. What if I did a run where my only goal was getting as many hammers as possible? I can abandon. I will accept. I accept then. I'll pull my guys back. We don't gotta fight if you want to abandon Azuma. We could have peace for the short term here. Let's see this abandon. Alright, peace between me and the Fremen. We're gonna go and kill the smugglers. Yeah, hammers are really great against the Fremen, especially because they've got... Unless you force them into making a whole bunch of donkeys. Donkeys are great anti-air, but oftentimes they will neglect the donkeys. The elected faction gains Solari upkeep cheaper. This would be good for everyone because it would make us all have more money to contest the Chome. The elected council. Hopefully he puts another bounty on this. We'd be happy for that. Agents get captured or a specific area based. Oh, that's an interesting thought. Because I used a mission that required Spacing Guild levels, does that mean if they get captured out of the Spacing Guild? I don't know. Evidence suggests that that could possibly be true. That's a thought. More testing would be needed. Your attention is needed. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you guys waiting on me? I think we want this to pass, so we want everyone to have more money. Even if... we want the Harkonnens to get that. We'll probably put a little bit on Harkonnens. We're not really making a lot of influence. That does not pass.
Cargo hold is almost full.
Okay. One thing we are going to do is we're going to switch our spice here over to influence.
We salute our emperor.
And now we've gone and built hammers, and we don't even have any... we don't even have any Fremen to fight anymore. So that got abandoned. I could annex that. I ought to. Being maxed out on authority. I don't know if we're going to end up stealing this territory from the Fremen. We're still high on the hedge game, but we're cooking the least. And I kind of want to wait on the cook a little more. Maybe we could do horrible things to the smugglers first. Would be nice. I was just about to military factory. Do I need to now? I thought I agreed to a peace here.
Let's get to business.
Smugglers want peace with me. I accept. And here's why. Because we're gonna see if we could maybe base rush the smugglers. Question marks? Benedictus. Don't be watching the stream, Benedictus. It's cheating. Didn't think you would take that deal. It enriches us both. Okay, so what we need to do actually now is we need less people in prison. We need people in the Landsrad ASAP because we want to get a defense breaches up. Okay, what's a base snipe army look like? It's not hammers, unfortunately.
We're listening.
Does a hammer lower base armor by -2? If it does, it would actually be good on a base. Okay.
Commander
Let's...
Kronos, listening.
So the Siege Tuic is there. Let's move some flying units into the desert over here. Yeah, we're going to try and base snipe these guys. And we're going to do that via the magic of friendship. The magic of friendship. Somewhere there's a tech that tells me. Lets you fly to your friends. I don't remember where it is.
Do you have any new orders?
Regardless, if we say we want to shuttle, we could shuttle into our smuggler friends. Diabolical mode engaged. Exactly. Exactly. Let's prep an orbital strike. We're always going to want some of those ready. I think a defense sabotage is probably wise.
What best serves his
This is not an ideal base sniping army. We're going to crump our siege tanks. And we're going to add in conscript riflemen by the bucket. Somehow we failed to make peace with the Fremen. Yes, we signed all the papers and they got lost. Okay, so Fremen are fighting over there. The trouble is killing these guys opens up a lot of territory for the Fremen to expand, but I am concerned about this 31% and this high cook. Imperial Command, is it? This oh yeah. Can use airfields in factions in truce. And no supply drain in factions in a truce. We got peace or Wooble pausing. He's having a hard time over there. I think he's struggling with a lot of lag, unfortunately. How's about we fly some Thopters down to keep a close eye on our friends. Where's our other Thopters? This Thopter. I'm EU, says Benedictus. Yeah, I mean, usually even playing between EU and US is not that big of a deal. Oh, Woobles in Singapore. that might be a bigger deal. I can see that. Bless you. Yeah, Singapore is a reach from the east coast of the US. Okay, so we are building out a sneaky base snipe army. Any mercenaries we could pull in would be good. Some of my agents are starting to escape. That's good. We took this place back here for no particular reason other than we don't want the Fremen to have it. We could, oh, military factory makes good sense for us here. Do we see where the smuggler army is?
Copy.
Well, that didn't work, he said. What didn't work?
All clear.
Did he beat the smuggler? Or did he beat the Fremen, actually? He's got troops here. What I need is a defense breach, which is going to be a little bit more. We need to fill up that. Fremen are launching infiltration cells against me. Everybody wants to assassinate me. Here, we can pull in extra mercenaries from around the map. Mercenaries magically don't take extra supply, but they will go away in 60 days. But 60 days will be enough time for us to hatch our evil schemes. Now, the only downside of the evil schemes is because we're at peace with them, it's not going to give us a free base. One more rifleman will do.
Bomber on report.
What's going on over here? We're really just waiting for Landsrad tech, and we can't speed it up anymore. Consolidation would be extra armor? Does that make any sense? No, you know what we really need is interdiction. That takes 2 Landsrad. Okay, so we'll get the Landsrad. So interdiction zone? Does it work on a main base? I don't know. I think it might. It might not. So I think what we're hoped for
Listening. Copy.
is an enemy's, is his units like being up here.
Yes. On the move. Copy. Copy. On the move.
They're still skirmishing a lot with Fremen. That's great. Ugh, if I had my defense breach, he'd be dead. Looks like he's winning against the Fremen, which is a little surprising to me. The elected faction gains truces with every other faction. Ooh. The elected factions. I could make this all factions. We could vote it down. The elected faction gets bad spice rates. What do we want this to be? I think I want a truce with everybody. Vote me for truce. And then Harkonnens are immune to that. So then hopefully people will maybe stick that taint on smugglers. What are the smugglers going to vote for? Smugglers might want a truce in order to keep people off of them. Or maybe the smugglers want Eye of the Council, which I would kind of like too. I don't know. I'm fine with a truce for now, because I'm planning to betray it anyways. Oh my goodness, my Landsrad is actually really low. Shit. Oh, I got this on me. Harkonnens put spice stink on me, and just as the spice rate got good, too. You bastards. Chom shares are available to buy, but they're super expensive. And And we are still waiting on this level 2 in the Landsrad. What are we picking up out here? Chill manipulation, that makes sense. Wonders of the Desert probably makes sense. Civilian defense forces makes sense. Ugh. Many things. Many things are needed.
We salute our Emperor.
Alright. Okay. It's coming along. We've got a plan.
On watch. Received. Copy.
Let's pull in more mercenaries wherever we could find them. He is landing guys there. Level 2. Alright. Defense breaches. Interdiction zone.
Yes.
He is headed north.
Copy.
Maybe.
Received.
He still has all his guys up here, it seems like.
The Chronos is at your disposal. Should be uneventful. Yes, Majesty.
Let's move our flying units down. Our Landsrat. Why is our Landsrat standing so low? 225. Is it just because we keep getting stink on us? It's gonna make us. It's gonna make us a what are we gonna lose? We lose 100 standing, so it's only gonna drop us to low. We won't quite be a pariah, but low is not good. Being low is gonna stop us from being able to buy shares of stuff. Here, we'll bust out our research center so we don't have that anymore, so we don't look as threatening. We'll add Landsrat on council opening. Harkonnens are taking middle. We're almost done with stuff. It's time to start flying into the base. He is on Siege Tuic. I love it.
The crew salutes you, Majesty. The Chronos will take position there.
In fact, yeah, I think I want to betray still.
Should be uneventful.
Let's do it. Let's do it. The time is now. Shuttle to the Fremen. Let's do it. Here the ships come. Dun da da dun 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 da da dun 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 da da dun dun. This is why you don't make peace with the Corrino if they don't like you.
What do you need, my
Betray. We interdict up there so he can't fly. We weaken its bases and then we just kill it. We just kill it. It's dead. It's super dead. -3 armor to the main base. It does look like the hammer bonus is not working on it. Uh-oh, there's a sniper. See, his army's up here because I interdicted him. He can't fly. He can't fly. I'm so sorry. This is so mean to do to people. It's so mean. He's got mercenaries coming in. Mercenaries are a really good choice. We'll drop an orbital strike on them just to make sure that they don't get anything done. But this is a dead smuggler, my friends. I love you, Benedictus. Let's get some extra Sardaukar out and about. I know. Oh, lordy. Well, the Landsrat is not well pleased with us. But I had a great time. I know we need so much more intel to get our operations back online, though.
Always on time.
Oh, says Wooble. Okay, it is time for us to switch into full evil mode. And by that I mean craft shops. Craft shop. Why can't I build this craft shop? I'm out of water. What's all my water being used for? Village buildings, major buildings, siege trades. Okay. We'll stop trading with some sieges. Boy, our money's bad too.
salute our Emperor.
People are mad at us for betraying our friends. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll keep this Kronos in this desert.
On the way.
And if these Fremen give us any more trouble, we go base snipe them too.
Emperor.
We just need to be around. We'll move over to this base, guys. Move over to this base.
Deliver the payload.
Okay. Yeah, I will expect the Fremen to come attack me. And when they do, we are going to Kronos up to their base.
At your disposal. We won't meet any resistance on the way.
And the Fremen, of course, struggle to deal with that sometimes. Oh no, we're losing all the Landsrad standing again. Someone got grabbed. Could we do another base snipe on someone? Corrino passive is going down. It's true, Wooble. It's true, that is what is happening. It's going up. As expected. Stop these trades. Harkonnen assassination attempt on me. Son of a bitch. Oh my god, I'm out of money. I don't have enough money to cell search. Shit. This is bad. Let's, where's my chome? Where's my chome? Sell some chome shares. Get cell searches up. Truce ended with the Harkonnens. I have a huge chonky army here. We're gonna wreck this Harkonnen force. Okay. Try not to be murdered. No, there's no third base drop, unfortunately, because we were at peace with the smugglers when we killed them. And to get the third base drop, you need to be at war with someone for a long, long, long time. XY, who must have been Benedictus, I'm sorry for killing you, but it had to be done. You were in a commanding position. All factions sell, what do I think here? Missing resources. Oh, I don't have enough influence, so they're gonna gear reg me too. This is just a lot of bad factors coming together at once. I felt like we were in a good spot, and we are suddenly not. We're gonna get gear regged for sure, which is gonna make this a trickier fight. Wish we had more data. Could maybe get more in here, but our money is so tight. I think we need to just be hard selling. Funny enough, our spice tax is super low because we just don't make that much spice. Okay. Time to fly in on top of this fellow. We don't have an ideal army comp for fighting Harkonnens. Oh boy, this assassination attempt is pretty far already. We might be in trouble. I don't want to abandon the White Rift, though. I don't want to abandon any of my territory. We're just going to white knuckle it out? It's a bad idea. Oh my god, I should be abandoning stuff or I'm probably dead. Probably dead. I feel like the Harkonnens are going to kill me. Maybe he'll lag too much to be able to get... He'll lag too much to be able to get more assassins to me. Landsrad is low, may as well nuke. Nuking's a wonderful idea, but I don't have it prepped, and I don't have the money for it. Nukes can be expensive. They're like 5,000 Solari. And unfortunately, our economy crashed by being a betrayer gives you -1 to your chome rate, or -50%. And then we also had -1 on our trading from the last Landsrad on us, too. So we're getting hit from a couple different directions on it, unfortunately. Okay, so we could search these three and then those three. Yeah, it's not ideal. Pretty freaking far from ideal. Search. Prep new search. We're winning this fight pretty solidly here. I think. Let's make sure we do win this fight properly. What did we lose? We lost our incinerators, actually, is what we want. Okay, you search. No, you search. You search there. You search there. You search there. You guys are gonna need to fly. We might be able to get that Overlord. Oh my god, we got Fremen all over us. Of course we do. Oh, that's bad. I think we're dead, boys. I think we might be dead. Oh man. It's gonna be hard to deal with the Fremen here. Okay, we're gonna need to abandon this one because this is almost certainly a cell. Crap on us. And this wasn't even getting searched properly.
We'll go there now. No one compares to
We don't even have money to shuttle. It's all coming bad. We're gonna sell some chome shares for money because we are broke as a joke.
salute our emperor.
I didn't even see the Fremen on us until too late here.
Elite of the Imperium at your service.
Can we get on this? Land! Land and fight! Okay, we did get guys there. So we might be able to hold that territory. This is getting searched. That is already searched. That is searched.
Elite of the Imperium at your
This is likely a cell over hereabouts.
No one compares to Sardaukar. They will fail. No time to
That's probably a cell right there that's getting attacked.
Sardaukar.
Oh, it's already so progressed. They've only got one more cell. It's got to be this one, right? So you just start searching this. No, abandon this if we get a chance. Abandon it.
No one compares to Sardaukar.
No, that wasn't the cell. That wasn't the place. He's got one more cell somewhere. Shit. Where could it be? Where could it be? That's searched. That's searched. That's searched. That's searched. Something way in the back here, maybe? Oh, I think we're dead to another assassination.
It's an honor, Majesty.
We were in a cool spot there. The Harkonnens were yeah, I was moving so fast. The Harkonnens were really opportunistic and did a nice job jumping on me at the same time that the Fremen were jumping on me, not giving me any space to get stuff done. I'm dead. 0 days. I'm sure it's this one. We might as well just abandon it, but it's like, yep, that was it, but I'm dead. Ah, that went so fast. So I don't know if it happened, but there is a bug, or maybe it's not a bug, maybe it's a feature, where if you sacrifice an agent, if you're Harkonnens and you're using the agent assassination mission, if you sacrifice an agent to complete that mission faster, it also makes it so that the person never ever detects the attempt before 50% done. And we were certainly very close to 50% or later when we detected that attempt, and it felt bad. Oh, darn, I thought we had that. We were in a really good spot, but the counterplay was good. The Fremen were all up in our business, though admittedly we started it. But as soon as we started it, the Harkonnens jumped on our backs. So the Harkonnens did a good job jumping on our backs. Even though we beat the hell out of them in every military engagement, they used up a lot of time, and then they eventually murdered us, even through 3 agents on counter intel, which stinks, but it's the way it goes sometimes. Military, early command points. We stayed pretty low. Everyone else did a good job booming up military pretty early. Big armies for Fremen, big armies for smugglers. But I would say for the most part, I was pretty happy with how our military went. You think the Harks have this one? Maybe. The trouble is there's nothing but empty territory around the Fremen, and they've got massive authority gain, massive authority gains. So I feel like they should just be able to annex their way to victory. So I think my money might be on Minx there, rather than Wooble for the Harkonnens, but maybe. I mean, there's going to be a lot of shares for sale, but I mean, really the smugglers had the money. Harkonnens never were making that much. They're not mega rich, but with so many people dead, it's hard to know what might happen. Harkonnens are at 28%. Territory, regions, sieges. Frustrating game. Solid counterplay by our rivals, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I feel like we had a good chance there. We got to murder we got to murder XY, Benedictus, on his smugglers, and that was fun. That always makes it a positive experience for me, at least. Let's move on to game number 2. You guys are welcome to join. Here is a lobby code if you want to jump in. I'm also going to go toss it into my Discord. And I'm going to go take a quick bio break while we wait for the lobby to fill up. Of course, like I said, feel free to jump in. You guys are welcome to join for the next one. This will be our last game for the day. Game number 2 will be it. Major. All right, AFK a minute for a bio break for me. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. We got a full lobby. GGXY and the rest of the team, Minx and Wooble. You did great, XY. It's not always a good thing to do great. We got Ekaz, we got a Corrino, we got a Smugglers. That gives us Atreides, Harkonnen, and Fremen. You know what we need? We need a poll. Let me figure out who be. Let's make a poll. Atreides, Harks. I feel like I know what people are gonna pick. I guess I'll add Vernius to the poll, but don't do that to me. All right, we're gonna poll for like 1 minute. See what people think. See what people think. Vernius off to the early lead. You bastards. Smugglers, Ekaz, and Corrino are in the lobby already. Let's see how it's going. We'll give us another 30 seconds. If you wanna vote for what I should play, get in there and get your votes in now. Looks like Vernius is winning. I will honor the poll if that is indeed what the people want. We've got major on the Smugglers. Levantinix on the Ekaz. Levantinix. Levin Tiny X. Levan Tiny X. I don't know. Levantinix is what we're going with on the Ekaz. And the Obtuse Goose on House Corrino. Uh-oh. Atreides and Vernius are battling for it. Play the greens. You don't want that size psychedella. You don't want that. Vernius is in the lead. Okay, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end poll, which is technically Vernius in the lead after 18 votes. So we will acknowledge the suffering, and we will play some Vernius. I think Tessia is non-negotiable, and I like Bolig, I think, the most, but maybe Bronzo's fun. I'm gonna do Bolig. Make it happen. Everybody's ready, let's go. We've got a Vernius game, ladies and gentlemen. Harks, I know, we had votes for everybody. Everybody wanted to see stuff happening. I sort of thought Harks would win, but they were the lowest votes. It's all right. We'll play some Vernius. I know how to do this. You make robots and you just pray that no one EMPs you. It's too late. It's too late, Jim the Fish. We're going for the purple. We're taking the purple for a ride. Does anyone else like making some drones? Drones are great. If they didn't get EMP'd, it hurts. It hurts to even know that it exists out there. I'm gonna tell the players house rule: no EMPs. Let's see if they listen to that. We could do the classic assassination Vernius, maybe. It's usually a good idea. Vernius really thrives if they get a dead neighbor. Let's start the Suboids. Look, have fun. House rule, no EMPs.
Listening.
Okay, here's what we are not going to explore our spice field. We are going to explore something else.
Here to serve.
We are in the top middle, top left-ish corner here. And we've got some Suboids.
Command needed. Here to serve.
That's fair.
We go.
Yeah, I would love it if everybody agreed not to EMP at all. We can take this fight actually with 2 Suboids because we're very close to our main base. So what we could do is we aggro them and we pull them back to the range of the missile turret. And that will allow us the extra DPS that the Suboids desperately need to get through these early militia. Looking good. Okay. We're going to start off annexing some Plascrete. And we can just send our combine harvesters straight over there. That's why we don't need to take our first region as our spice field when you're Vernius. Because you can just send your combine harvester over there, and in fact, usually because you're guaranteed not to have any special resources in there, it's usually always a good idea not to take it first, unless it happens to be in a line layout that's going to be favorable to you, and you never quite know what's going to be a favorable line layout. Okay, these look like. I think. This is not an ideal layout for us here, actually, because we'll just pillage this stuff behind us for now. I think we're gonna go straight up to heretical computing to get analytical machines online. This guy needs to start producing some plascrete for us. We gotta make sure we're microing our poor haggard suboids, and we'll invest in one We're gonna invest in one railgun drone to help out the suboids. 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 I like suboids. So I think someone told me to call them suboids, but I don't like doing that. I like calling them suboids. It's more fun to say.
Operational.
Don't correct me on pronunciation. I don't care that much. Let's go fight those guys too. We'll pillage them. These will be just little pillage territories behind us. It's looking like we may end up expanding west through our spice field any old way. We'll see what this east part looks like. It's probably not ideal for us. It's time for your 270th Vernius game, Dave. Yeah, it's the haggard meme.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, darling. Yes, dear.
Direction required.
Mandatory suffering.
Command needed. Direction required.
Okay. Technological explains. Heretical computing is coming up. We're just pillaging back there. We need more. You would think they're ornithopters, but for some reason the Vernius ones are unique, called ore ships, which are their own special kinds of ornithopters. I think they're like literally the exact same, with maybe like 100 more or 200 more health, something like that. But they're unique. They're special snowflakes for some reason.
Command needed. They will die. Here to serve.
We'll go grab some of these goodies actually, because there's some good points of interest out here. Okay, so we are gonna head to the west. We're gonna need to snake this purple line that ways. I want to get this, but we're kind of stopped from it by owning this plascrete here. Actually, I need to see what is more to the east here to figure out what expansion that way looks. This mountains here mean there's nothing good. Yeah, I don't love our land layout here that we're working with for Vernius, because we've got to be careful about where we send our purple line. Got people up in Arrakis. We're gonna get a probes setups going. Yeah, we'll start in a little bit of tech. What are we doing? Heretical computers not quite done yet. That's what we really want.
We obey.
We'll go ahead and stick our purple line out this way. Mr. Orship, head to the east. Tell me what you see. I think we gotta go up through the volcano here. Makes our next most sense.
We obey. Understood. Waiting for orders.
Let's still grab some of these points of interest while we wait. Oh my god, there's ECAS already adjacent to us. That's not a great start. Scavenged ornithopters. ECAS, why are you there?
Operational. Terrain analysis. Let's go.
Where's this ECAS base?
Terrain
Foliage is right there. It's still 2 spaces away. He just was very aggressive grabbing Mount Idaho. Oh. So that makes this expansion spot here pretty worthless. So I need to reroute my purple line to the east. To Arakhelon. Well, we don't love that. We don't love that at all.
Direction required.
I think we probably go Great Volcano, and then we could come down to the Old Gap. Makes sense. That'll be our westward expansion. Time to buy some stuff. What am I putting stuff on? Boom, boom, boom. Maybe just money.
Command needed. Attack. We will. New task confirmed.
I'll honor it. Is that the no EMP? The no EMP rules? Good lads, good lads. STEM versus liberal arts. Oh, yeah. That might sound like an obvious answer, but it is not. It is not. You can't underestimate those liberal artists. They are dangerous. Ooh, first Landsad up and about. People are thinking. Ikaz there to remind you what could have been. I know, we could have gone straight over to Mount Idaho for all the plascrete we'd ever need. That's alright, it was always going to be awkward to get something to the east here. I guess we could have bypassed this and gone through the desert up here, but now we'll cancel this purple line, and this one will just go east, and we'll figure it out. Do we see any neutrals around? All factions, all factions, all factions. I guess we don't care. No, yes and yes. So cheaper recruitment, cheaper building. Cheaper building would be amazing in our main base if we had more... Actually, it's going to work out perfectly. This annex is going to give us enough hegemony, and then we could immediately start building in our main base. It's just what we want. Composite materials is good. We need sequential thinking. Maybe we'll just go straight lay of the land. Boom, that's done. Base unlocks. We start the administrative hall right away. Next to it, we'll start maybe an embassy right away. And then if we had more money, let's pillage something. If we had more money, we could also build our other base, our red one. Missed the ending. Yes, I did win the first game, of course. No, I didn't. I died. I got assassinated by the Harkonnens. I suspect there was foul play involved. I suspect. Strongly suspect. No, don't kill my sword. Okay, he'll live. Yeah, unfortunately the Harkonnens got a really strong assassination attempt on us. Ooh, spice. And we weren't able to stop it in time because it coincided with Fremen all up in my business. But we did get to base kill, betray our friends, the smugglers. So that was satisfying. We always like that.
Command needed. They
I'm
will
gonna do more pillaging, and we've got enough for here. So let's build in this main base. Someone wants to trade with me. Ikaz wants to be friends. I suppose I accept Ikaz. More pillaging, more building. This guy up here is 20 fuel cells is probably not even that valuable for me at this current point in time, but someday it might be nice.
Destination registered.
Let's go back and pillage the stuff behind us here. Oh, you know what we really need is a survival training, actually. Let's do that first, because that'll make us a lot of money of suboid wages we don't have to pay. We need extra water up as well. Obtuse goose. Sure. Let's be friends.
Here to serve.
We'll just give tech out to everybody.
Command needed.
What do I care? We did find +1 knowledge. That would be a good trade to make. Yeah, let's do that. We'll trade for some knowledge. We kind of like knowledge as the purple boys.
Direction
We need to annex this over here. This guy, not much in the way of bonuses. This guy would pay 1 manpower, but I don't care about manpower. Maybe we're just a maintenance center to keep things extra cheap thereabouts. Nope, that's not a good spot for a maintenance center either. Just wait. What should I build here? Plascrete. More Plascrete is probably a good idea. What I really want is I want a second row of buildings built in my main base while it's 50% cheaper. That is pretty critical on my to-do list here. To do so, I'm going to need 1,500 and 750, so I need more money still.
Direction required.
Okay, we can finally get our armory up. Critical is making these suboids cheaper. Yep, there we go. And then we need to go do more pillaging with them. Because once this recruitment office is done, we want to boom, fill out our second row here. The power of Bolig allowing us to build multiple buildings at the same time. That is really one of the best combos you can get early with infrastructure control. This will be the last game. Yep, I don't have time to play all day. This is game number 2 for us. It's plenty of spice. Settle down, everyone. What am I building over here? I don't know. Water and eventually other stuff.
Command needed.
This just needs to be a pillage, and this can start making other stuff back at base. I guess we could start with water there. It's not exactly what I want. And we do need, maybe one more pillage might be about enough for us. We're gonna need to bust down this neural node and rebuild it over to the east.
Here to serve.
We'll worry about that in a minute here. Oh, we're almost there. Let's make sure we'll sell a bit more. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure we get this extra buildings built out because of Bolig. Bolig is love, Bolig is life. Every time we complete the same district, or every time we build a district that it, gives us a bonus here, it gives us 1 knowledge, and then it also is boosting our research rates. So being able to build super fast because of the infrastructure control is a huge boon for us to work with here. Next up, we need harvesters and these extra spice fields, because we've got at least 2 here. And then there's already ECAS over there. Boy, I don't like these ECAS guys. Fast expanding right where I don't want them to be. Look how far away I am from the middle. I can't even get to the middle because it's through the ECAS lands. What is this map spawn?
Waiting for orders.
105 there, and this guy's 101. I guess we'll go take that. I don't even need to. Let's take stuff to the west, I guess probably makes more sense. It's a much more reasonable place to expand towards. So I saved grabbing my tech points of interest. I didn't grab them right away. I waited till my knowledge was boosted up a lot higher. 16's pretty decent. Because what they do is they just give you 4 times whatever your current knowledge is. So if you wait till your knowledge... I wonder if they interact even with stuff being cheaper. I wonder. And we could probably even think of fast, better pillaging would be good. We could probably even think of patenting things, but I don't know if we've got enough. Yeah, we gotta be 5K to patent, which we're not quite at yet. What's going on? So we voted for that. We'll see if that passes. Maybe we'll, yeah, you know what, it would even be, we'll wait to grab these points of interest till after these middle base buildings finish up. That would be a better boost for us. This guy needs a neural node. This guy down here could be a maintenance center. That's not a bad idea, since he's no longer on the purple line.
Direction required.
And we go down to take Tab Ur. We need money to make more harvesters is what we need right now. Okay, economic developments did pass. So, economic tech go burr is the plan. But I'm really, really pleased about that infrastructure control. That'll give us a nice boost. Excuse me. Nice boost. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. We are, of course, on our second game of the day here, playing some Vernius as chosen by the people. First game was going great until it wasn't. Which is usually how it works. Harvest is so expensive. 700. I'm so poor. I'm so poor. Please help me. I'm going to start hard selling. 2.0 is an average. It's actually a slightly below average rate at the moment, but it's close enough to an average rate. Okay, we're waiting for... Once this barracks gets done, it'll be a little extra knowledge boost for us. And then we will head... Ooh, look, it's authority. And then... Once that's done, we'll be at 23 knowledge, 24 knowledge, beautiful. And then we grab our points of interest, which finishes up extra techs for us. So that just flat out finished advanced engineering and mechanization just by grabbing those. Oh, we got baddies up there.
Understood.
We need more suboids out and about to save the day.
Here to serve. They will
Maybe we'll
die.
pillage this first, and then we'll go. What does this guy want down here? This guy is not good for anything. I guess you can make some water for us.
Waiting for orders. We go. We obey. Target identified.
We're going to pillage this on the way home, because I'm still
Destination registered.
dreadfully broke. I need enough money to make at least 2 more harvesters, and that's probably about the limit. Who's down there? It's got to be Corrino. No, it's Siege-Tuic there. Corrino's got to be down here in this corner? This is a weird map. This is a very unusual spawns, I feel like.
Direction required.
We could also go and make sure our railgun has a little extra power at range. Makes sense? Don't blame me, I voted Hark. I know, we could have been having a grand time as the Harkonnens, but no, here we are.
Destination registered.
On Vernius, just suffering.
Man needed.
We finally got a little bit of money to work with, though. Does it make sense to grab that? Probably not. Maybe like eventually, but not right away. Boy, we are burning through this yellow tree here. File patents. People have already got that stuff. Nobody has survival training? We'll patent that. That's hilarious.
Waiting for orders.
Okay,
task
let's
confirmed.
pillage some of this other stuff. Make sure some of these weaker guys are standing in the back so they don't get murdered right away.
Registered.
We got a harvester. Hey. And we got more money to build another harvester. Hey, it's all coming up, Vernius. This would even be a really good alliance to have. 10% more production in all your villages. That's totally reasonable. Oh, there's money over there, too. We're getting some good money points of interest spawns. When we need them. Because I kind of want more patents out. We could main base build, which we ought to be.
We obey.
And we keep marching around and pillaging everything we could get our greedy little purple fingers on.
Waiting
Maybe we annex to the east. I got the manpower to play with. We should be able to get our hands onto Acid Lakes, and then also east into the basin. We'll make it work. Let's what's this place? Boy, our 20% statecraft buildings. I guess we could throw a random research hub up just for funsies, though. I usually don't advise in investing in extra research hubs for Vernius. I don't think it's necessary, but I don't know. Sometimes I break my own rules too. Extra water. You kind of want water everywhere. And we definitely should have had our drones juiced up earlier. Any obfuscation ideas this game? We'll wait and see. You always look towards good God, are we just gonna finish it out? I don't even want chum support. I don't even want it. I want other stuff. Local hubs, valuable trinkets. I think we'll go for fast craft workshops. I don't know. We don't even know what we're getting. We're just grabbing stuff for funsies.
We obey. Attack.
Over here, we might just pillage this. What we want is more patents. Well, patent mechanization. That's definitely a good patent there. There's some more money. There's some more tech. We could patent heretical computing. That's not a bad idea. It keeps anyone from going into assassin tech.
Waiting for orders. We go. We
Thanks.
obey.
They got my
Direction
suboids.
required.
That's alright. There's always more suboids where those came from. The only one not friendly with me is the smugglers. Send a peace, smugglers. I'll accept. What am I doing up for this guy? One building of each type boosts economic production. Okay.
Here to serve.
Let's walk on home. We'll start expanding westward. Quickly turn off survival training for everyone. Like obfuscate it? I mean, they can still tech past it, I believe. I'm pretty sure. It would be very funny to like turn off the whole red tree, but I'm pretty sure even if it's obfuscated, I think you can research it and it doesn't do anything, and then you could keep getting other stuff later on. I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, it would be kind of broken. We can't obfuscate until 10K, and we're only at 7.4, so we're a bit of the ways out. Although I like where your head's at. Evil thinking. Landsrad, we'd love some Landsrad. We'd love some money. Money is good. I don't really have much. I have one special region. I guess that would be okay. I get maybe I want territory contest to happen. I don't know if that would be how beneficial that would be to me. It probably would be okay. What are we doing? We are marching west. We really want to lay claim to the Acid Lakes, and then we're going to expand over to Gedud. Gedud. We're going to head through Gedud into Hatar, and then Hatar probably into Sabwaz for some access to the middle. Although unfortunately the basin's way far away from me. Smugglers bought survival training and mechanization. Good. Any other patents we could throw up here? Not really. Not at the moment. Our tech has slowed down.
Command needed. Yes, my lord.
Boom, boom, boom. What's this guy making? What are these guys making? This guy needs to make me some fuel cells.
Waiting for
We're really good on money thanks to some of those Imperial missionaries that passed. Paid out really good because we have a lot of villages. And this did not pass, so it doesn't matter if we hold special regions. They're not going to pay us out any extra.
We obey.
Send someone to grab some of these
Direction
things.
required. Here to serve.
Otherwise, maybe we'll just march straight into Gedud. No, we should march down and prioritize Acid Lakes. Makes a lot more sense, I think. Main base buildings is what we need to be doing. But we're short on the plascrete. That makes sense. We haven't really done any plascrete in a while. Let's just build some random plascrete factories. Even in places that don't make a ton of sense. Ooh, the spice rate's super good. We're going to hard sell. We're at a 2.5 now. Ooh, should have saw that earlier. Yeah, if you're assassinating people pretty rapidly, then you definitely do want to stop countermeasures, which prevents people from having extra people in that slot. Oftentimes, people won't even get it until later on.
Direction required.
So if you can go fast enough, you can sometimes get stuff going. But that is a good point, that we want some data to work with, some intel. Yeah, I don't know. We'll worry about that when we get a little closer. For now, I'm still happy expanding. But there will come a time. Actually, our money is so good. What we really ought to be is we buy ourselves 3 analytical machines, and we put them on our friends. And we do that because each one of these is making 6 intel. Suddenly I'm plus 18 intel a day, and intel ain't a problem no more. We're going to move everybody out of the acid lake so they don't die, but we'll leave our drone behind because it won't lose health to the acid lakes. The acid lakes only causes ground units to lose 10% health a day. Am I crazy? I am crazy. It still works on drones. Never mind. I didn't know that. Disregard. I thought drones were safe from acid lakes. They really ought to be. That's BS, guys. Any other patent opportunities? We'll patent valuable trinkets for sure. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go straight into, well, I was going to say we were going to go straight into craft shops, but we don't have enough. We don't have enough plascrete to do it. I got excited. Plascrete woes are dragging me down. We'll take this next. We'll head over to G-Dud and get some plascrete online. Riches of Arrakis. We got extra money laying around, so I'm just patenting anything I can get my fingers on. Turns out acid hurts robots. It's true. Who knew? Who knew? I feel like it would be more of a slow degradation rather than the... Listen, if the acid is melting the railgun drones, then the Suboids shouldn't even be allowed to walk in there at all. Is what I'm saying. I'm saying there's different degrees here. This guy's gonna be plascrete. We're gonna just invest all of our money into plascrete. Trade agreement and research agreement. I agree because I've already got my Landsrat embassy up, giving me the plus 10%. So that will be a huge boost for me. And since I'm thinking of murdering them later anyways, it's really a win-win. It's really a win-win for us. No downsides to that at all. Okay, we have one special there. What are you doing out here? You cannot take that, smugglers. I will fight you to the Vernius death. That better not be an annex, is what all I'm saying. Pillage, okay. Acceptable to pillage. Got baddies coming over here. People are trying to steal our acid. What are we researching? We're researching blue stuff. Okay, our holistic thinking also pays us out extra knowledge for each unique analytical machine on things, so that was also a huge boost for us.
They will die. Here to serve. Target identified.
Kill those guys and get out of there. We could go south. 205 there to annex that. It would be very close to our smuggler friends, but it would allow us... I just want more passive hedge online. Back at the base, I think Intel 8, no, neural code's probably the way to go. And then if I had any plascrete, I would get the red one as well. Chom or Landsrat or factions. We're gonna stick a person over on the ECAS actually, because we want to start getting some levels up on them. And we finished out our Chom support. Got the full yellow tree done. Is there any reason for me to be friends with Corrino anymore? Probably not.
Make it worth my time.
They do. Oh, why am I so in the pits? Have I just been spending like a drunken sailor? I don't really know why I'm down to 136. I thought I was higher. Maybe it's just because I bought so many machines. I guess I have bought a lot of machines. The next one would cost me 27. Yeah, I just I overinvested in the analytical machines, but it's fine. As long as we stay above 100, we'll be Gucci. Nothing to worry about. We will be less good if we dip below 100 into the pariah standing. That one's no good. Anyways, it is a Landsrat time. People are thinking about stuff. We've got heroes available. I think it's got to be Nuwa. It's got to be Nuwa. She's the best girl. Are we getting tech still? Physical wiring, we want 100%. And then We probably need to stop being greedy and get some red stuff. At some point, someone might want to take things from us, and we won't have any way to stop that. Yeah, the machines were no good. Boy, we would love some extra lands red standing, though. Can we get that for ourselves? I don't think anyone else will invest too much in it. Maybe. You could see ECAS do it. They're leaning into the lands red, actually. Who is on the ECAS?
Direction required. Here to serve. Waiting for orders. Direction required.
Okay, what happened here? Lands red went to the smugglers. I don't know why the smugglers even wanted it, but I hate them. Economies got slowed down. Oh, did military get slowed down? No, that one didn't pass. Just economy got slowed down. Let's see what we can do about things. Where'd you guys come from? Did you come out of here? Probably.
We obey.
Although I don't think they're coming for me. They're headed over to our friends, the ECAS, so that's fine. Go have fun with them. Jorn loves it. It's just the rule to have the goofiest hats imaginable for Vernius. It's a unique culture, the Vernius culture, for sure. Not a very standard, typical one. Let's do some pillaging while we're waiting around with our troops. I'm mostly waiting for this to come free. Can't be targeted by an attack for 10 more days. So that's holding us up a bit. We could get a couple more suboids.
Direction required.
And our main base building we need done too. Let's get that fuel online. And we'll be in a real good spot as far as knowledge goes. 62 knowledge. It's pretty good. It's a pretty decent amount of knowledge to work with. Oh, someone just stole that from me, right out of under my nose here. We'll wait to betray or to break our pact with Corrino till after we get out of the pits here, maybe.
Waiting for orders.
And I think that stuff. But I kind of want to take Arkno here. I think that would be a good one, just because it'd be an amazing spot for just a maintenance center, just to lower the upkeep on everything around it.
We obey. Command needed.
So let's see. We got to make sure we hit our spice tax. We've got 26% on the ECAS. That's wild, man. I love it. ECAS is making mad money. And I'm happy to let him do so. Let's let the ECAS run out into the lead, and then that'll just further convince everybody else that they ought to be killed. So that's for the best. We are in a trade agreement with the ECAS, so we're just boosting him up even more. But if he wants to go for a Chome victory, I'm all in favor for it. I think he should. I think it'd be good for him. Patents, any other patents we could do? Just for funsies, we could patent some of this stuff. Everything else is people have gotten already. We're late to the game for some of it. Major. He wants to buy Plascrete from me? No, I need Plascrete. Unfortunately. We could make this alliance with the Siege, though. Would be a good one, I think. We are terribly low on agents, but 10% more production from everything is pretty good. It's pretty good. We're happy to do that. Okay. There's a cell on our friends. So we'll put another agent on them. Maybe even more agents. I guess we can't do that yet. That's fine. More cells on the ECAS is the plan. Alright, what are we doing? I think we could use a tad more manpower, really, because I would be nice to someday have militia in our villages. Do we have anything that boosts some extra manpower? This one could slightly boost recruitment offices. We don't want enough, but we do want enough to get militia, right? Oh, look at these guys up here. Another really good siege. 10% Solari production in our lands. We just gotta be frenzies with them, and this one we pillaged, so that'll be a hard take. We're gonna go back down, we gotta take this other special region below us. And this guy here, of course, needs to be a craft shop, which I forgot about. And we need a spacing guild up somewhere. Where would be a good spot for a spacing guild? Anything getting blue bonuses? Spacing guild. Okay, and I think we probably want like an airfield down here about. So we don't got to worry about it right now, but in the long term, we do need to do that. Water cellars is up on the agenda. And is looking like it's going to be an ECAS water cellars. We have our physical wiring up, but we're not adjacent to the ECAS, so I don't have extra cells on them yet. We'll have to go all the way over to Subwaz to make that first one free at least. Oh, yet again the map's giving me grief. Water cellars is up. Sale incentives 28%, 14%, 11%. I feel like I should stop being friends with the ECAS. If we were going to transition, and we do need a fight engineer. We do need a residence drone. We need our red tech. All the red tech, really. Okay, elected faction gains something. It's going to be ECAS 100%. Everybody else is even out. Smugglers ECAS. Oh, yeah. Tricky. I guess I want cheaper manpower so I could build my militia. There it is, the ECAS. Okay. We're going to build out some militia. While we can. We're going to lay claim down there. 6,000 to buy shares currently. Oh, that's because that sale incentive happened. Do we have any shares? Let's sell our shares. They're not doing us any good. And we've got more baddies coming up here. The question is, will our heavy militia get up in time to fight off the invaders? Probably. Do Smugs have treaties with the other players? It's conceivable, but I don't know yet. I think our plan is just to really sort of solidify our position, start transitioning into our mech army here.
Target identified.
Keep sort of grabbing our real estate where possible. We're actually in the lead of Hedge, which is not exactly where we want to be, but I'm incapable of going slow, so here we are. Physical wiring.
Let's get to...
We want to annex in here. Do Smugs have non-aggression packs? Probably. Everyone looks like they're playing very, very nice with each other. So we got to keep a close eye on these dirty ECAS. extra guild favor for sure. We like that. And there's a pretty good rate.
Where are the drones?
I do want to annex this, but maybe I'll just wait for that to be done. Do I stop being friends with the ECAS? Or if I do the ECAS try and kill me is the question. We're gonna disband a bunch of Suboids. We're gonna replace them with fighting drones. Keep that purple line going. Make sure we're making the most passive. If I'm not making the most passive, I don't want anyone to have passive. Is there any reasonable space to put an experimental furnace is the question. I don't know. I don't have a lot of great economic booming territory. Maybe just right here in this middle spot when we take this eventually in like a month, 2 months.
Here to serve.
Okay. You could be a spice silo for now. Assassination is available. Alright, let's get rid of this probe setup and at least get the assassination going. Infiltration cells, if I had more knowledge. Let's try and get this up to level 3 for sure. Does it make sense? Can I put... Yeah, we're just low on the intel right now. I guess because we spent a huge chunk of it getting the assassination ready. How's it? We're up to 70 knowledge, which is a good amount of knowledge. It makes me happy. We're on track to have like every tech research this game. Fremen leader. I don't think we're gonna achieve this one. It's done in 2 days. Are there any other sieges I could trade with? We're very close. 1.4 day. We just need 6 more ECAS chum getting up there. I hate it, I tell the obtuse goose. 0.8 days, I don't know, it's gonna be super close. 0.7, 0.6, 0.5. Maybe if we click it really, really fast. 0.3 and we only need 1 more relation. 0.1, come on, come on, come on. Did I get him? I did get him. I got my Fremen sibling agent. Woo! He gets to go to the ECAS. And you get to go to the smugglers, actually. Oh, you don't even need to. Because I already can put a cell on them. And we'll need a cell on them, too. Lots to do, lots to do. We really want this to be some data up here as well. And we could expand over towards smugglers eventually. And we could expand right into the middle. We got to be careful with our expansion because we're like 3K ahead of everybody's and we're making the most hedge, so we're bound to draw down the hammer upon us at some point.
Waiting for orders.
Feel like hitting them with your mighty Vern armies? I'm gonna try to stab them in the back first. My mighty Vern armies, that's right. Fear the mighty armies of Vernius.
Ready, my lord.
Got 1 fight engineer, got 2 resonance drones.
Direction required.
Keep getting rid of Suboids. I do think we probably need to reorganize our main base at this point. Morning, Kyle. Welcome to the stream. We are midway through second game, last game of the day, because we started very, very early. And we are playing House Vernius. And we're in a precarious position. Obtuse is willing to provide a distraction for us if we start assassinating him. ECAS. I think we will take them up on that. Distractions are very useful. No, of course I'm going with the folder relay, but I forgot to trade for it. Someone's supposed to remind me of that. Okay, we got Landsrad coming up. Oop, we need another cell, at least, on our ECAS friends. We could start pulling some knowledge off of the map too, would be good. So we got Landsrad. We kind of want that to pass just for the extra standing, although we are out of the pits officially. Back up to medium, baby. 2 extra agents would be amazing, but ECAS has so much intel, they're going to get that for sure. Oh no. We went to not lose 30 Landsrad standing. That would be bad. Trade influence. I'm not making enough influence to even trade for it. Okay, so we did avoid that at least. I guess, yeah, okay, we could kind of do an influence trade at this point since we're back in the green. That would only put us at a -1, which is totally reasonable. We could start getting assassins out, but we're light on the intel. We could boom if we just stopped researching stuff for a little while. That probably makes sense. We'll stop the wonders of the desert. We'll stop all the other research. We'll stop automated defenses. And now we're suddenly making 65 a day, and we're feeling much better. Who wants to trade with me? Corrino wants to trade Solari Macon. I suppose that's okay. Still a mighty expensive share price. And we are capped out. So what we need to do is we need to rebuild his base. What are we rebuilding where? Maybe we rebuild this middle one. Okay, so we destroy all those. Bolig gives us refunds for it. And we're going to go into the red stuff with it. Got invaders coming.
My brain at your service.
We are going to need airfields up front here for sure. And this actually is a recruitment office space, so we could invest in some manpower here. Again, would let us get better militia up everywhere.
Challenge awaits.
What is this? Next building in Asphalt is free? I would like the next building to be free. It would save me some money. I need to build out a village fully for that. What would I build out? A research station's no big deal. And there's nothing really good to build here. I don't know. We're fine on Plascrete. I guess a spice silo's fine here. Do we fight off these baddies? We did. We'll go ahead and missile turret up front here. What are we doing? We're just loading up on intel. So he would, if you wanted to search this front line, he would search here. So we probably want that to be our next one. And then we we need an assassin ready before we launch the assassination mission. We'll just get to it. Show him. Kill him. Oh my god, he's up to 40% already. That's wild.
I'm on the clock.
Cancel that treaty. So we... It's concerning. The ECAS Chome. What's he sitting on? He's got 13k. It's 10k for me to buy. Why is it? Oh my god. He must be making so much money. I'm really impressed with this ECAS econ here.
My lord.
Really impressive for sure. Military factory? Question mark? Assassins ready. Oh my god, he's up to 42%. We gotta fight him. Gotta all fight ECAS now.
I'm here.
I guess I'm buying. Or I ought to be. We'll hard sell into this.
My brain at your
I'm not ready militarily for it. I don't even have 65 CP up yet. Who wants peace with me? Just when you think it never happens to you.
as fast as I can.
We do gotta keep the assassins going.
My brain at your service.
Keep the rally point up. Must be in airfield range. Ah, I don't have my airfield filter on. This airfield is not up yet. That's a problem. I'm concerned we're gonna lose to a Levantix chone push here. It's incredible. It's amazing. I'm very impressed.
My brain at your service. I can fix anything. Where are the drones?
Here to serve. Command needed.
As fast as I can.
Let's go fight the ECAS.
Have you made a decision?
Assassination is moving. Is this an airfield up here? It is, so I ought be rallying new assassins up there.
Ready, my lord. I can fix anything. I will make it. With drone-like efficiency. I will make it.
Oh, we're just gonna back straight off. We're just gonna keep him busy here.
My brain at your
Nope, nope, we're gonna
service.
back off.
I'll find the best way.
Keep more assassins coming.
I miss teleportation.
Really what I'm hoping is
The best way.
friends will come help. Okay, we do got smugglers down there, okay.
I will make it. Where are the drones? I'm on the
We got another assassin landing up here. Let's get you a running.
New challenge awaits. Ready, my lord. I can fix anything.
I ought to be repairing people, but I'm a potato.
My brain at your service. Sure, my lord. New challenge awaits.
Let's fight.
My brain at your service.
Heals.
On my
No
way.
damage drones and rains. He's focusing my healers.
I know where
What a
to go.
jerk.
Do drones need my support?
What a jerk. I think we're gonna lose this. Obtuse sounds like he accidentally deleted his entire army. Well, that's not gonna help us, Obtuse. 45% on the ECAS. Not enough shares on sale. Okay, well, we'll turn on the auto buy. Ooh, we'll get another assassin up. We're up to, we just refreshed it, so the assassination is still going fine. Maybe we'll rally straight to here. Or no, we'll straight to here rally. Yeah. Landsrat is up. We definitely want some stinky spice exchange on the ECAS. Boy, I am caught off guard by the month 5 ECAS chone push. Very impressive. Levantinix. Hopefully we are able to murder you before enough shares come online, but assassination attempted detected. I'm assassinating him. Just need to keep him busy. Make sure everyone knows 50% done assassinating. Just need to keep him busy. Just so everyone knows not to take the pedal off the gas there. A rich artist, I know. Who would have thought? Oh, he gave himself immunity to that. That's fun. Obtuse has rebuilt his army. He'll go in shortly. Good, good. House Vernius has nothing. Oh no! Darn you, ECAS. I think I'm gonna get pretty massacred here. This is a very chunky ECAS army. So he's gone ahead and murdered all of my healers, so we're gonna struggle to do anything else about it. So we're just gonna straight rebuild. Just keep them busy. Keep the assassins walking in. He is nowhere near hedge, but he is up to 45%, which is pretty good. He's going to fight other people. Our assassin just got in again. I don't have enough space to even get my hero back. Do I want to? I don't. I'm gonna not get Nua back because she would put me in the Landsred pits, and I still need like... Ugh, I needed like a little bit of Landsred. 46% on the ECAS. Let's go up. Let's just keep fighting them. Keep them as busy as possible. The assassin's getting in now is another really good one. Another assassin. So we just refreshed it. We're 66 in, 11 days-ish. We would love this annex too, because it's the special region. Hopefully ECAS and smugglers are having better luck down south. There are shares to buy. He's at 46%. Alessa, you killed Alessa in ECAS territory. Oh my god, I didn't even realize he had Alessa. What a Chad. I love this guy. So that's why my Landsred standing is so lousy.
I'm on the clock.
We will just... We're gonna have to start switching back into Suboids because we're gonna be out of money. Oh lord. Oh lord. The assassin's progressing really well. 48%. 5 days. Let's make sure we're making more assassins. How are you doing, smugglers? Have you got the intel? Is anyone sitting on a lot of intel?
Make it worth my time.
Give me your... I'll just tell both guys to just give me their intel. They both agreed, so we're flush with intel. We'll just keep spamming the assassin straight in. He's abandoned that one, okay. We expected that to happen. That's fine. There are other options. He's abandoned that one, so this is the last cell I have here. And we did get this cap, which is really good.
Ready, my lord. I can fix
If we just stop him from grabbing this, he'll think that it's there, which would be great for us. And this guy just needs to walk in down there, and it should complete our murder of him. I think we got him. I think we got him. As long as he doesn't abandon this one, if this assassin gets in, I think he's dead. He's down to 46%. He's in big trouble. Assassin got in. 100%. He's dead in 2 days. I think we got it. I think we got it. Now we got to fight off everybody else. Hoo boy. Residence drones, railguns, fighting mechs. And we are broke. As a joke. But he's gonna be dead. Whew. Jaffa says, thanks for your guides. You're welcome. I hope the guides are helpful. I completely forgot about obfuscate. Is there something to obfuscate to slow him down? There probably would be. But we're gonna slow him down with death instead. GG's. Amazing showman. Amazing showman. Yeah, it was really, really good. Very impressive. Assassins are too strong. We hates them, precious. Nice, he says. Yes, we did it. Success. Now look at this. Look at all this breathing room we have. We could put up 2 immediate more spice harvesters if we didn't have controlled markets on us. Now what's the game look like? Now the game looks like I'm in the lead with Hedge. But nobody's anywhere near winning, so there's a lot more space to work with. We're gonna go back and get some tech going. We need money. What do we need? Oh man. We need money. We got a bunch of agents back. Put some infiltration cells on my people. We could probably afford to get Nua back at some point here. But we need money.
Brain at your service.
We just need money. People are annexing all over the place. I want to annex too.
I can
But,
fix anything.
oh, can I? I can. So usually, when someone dies, there's a timer of like you can't take people's land for X amount of time. But the timer has passed, and we are taking land. Make sure craft workshops are a crafting for us. And we're going to expand east over to the White Rift is what we would really like here. We need defenses here. We need infiltration cells up on all of our friends. Okay. I'm pleased enough with most of what's going on. We need money. We're so poor.
Where are the drones?
I'm really hesitant to pillage anything because I never know what I might want to be able to annex for like a late game annex push here. We're gonna send our Thopters out and about into the world to keep an eye on things. And we're in the Landsrat. We would love Imperial propaganda. Is anyone buying up Chome shares? I bet they are. Smugglers a bit. The game deserves more attention. Yeah, it does. It's an incredible game. They've done such a good job of making each faction not only asymmetrical, but like very flavorful. Like they play out the way they ought to. It's so good, so wonderful. I obviously really love Spice Wars. I spend a great deal of my time playing and making content, and it's wonderful. And I play a lot of games. I'm a pretty dedicated gamer. I'm all over the place, but Spice Wars is one of the absolute unappreciated gems. It's so good. It's so good. Please God give me money. I'm so poor. We're gonna hard sell into this actually, and we do have some gifts back home we could be grabbing for money with our various suboids. Let's go do that. So we're still cooking the most passive, and we have the most best chance to do fast expansion. So we're in a really good spot in a lot of ways. Maybe we're gonna reorganize base a bit to get 3 yellow up here, I think. I think it's gonna be Spice Laboratory and likely a Chome branch would make me happiest, I think. Vernius, Corrino. What am I getting next? Empirical data is usually a good one to have. Keep the purple line growing to the east.
Ready, my
Keep
lord.
expanding to the east. What are we looking at tech-wise? We're pretty good on tech. I think automated defenses is sort of the only thing I kind of want still. I guess I could be being assassinated by other people, which would be unpleasant, but I've actually lost a number of games being assassinated as Vernius, because I get so caught up in assassinating other people.
We obey.
Okay, we'll annex over there. What are we looking like for a hedge boom sort of scenario? We probably want to be closer to like 23k. I think I want an alliance up here. Because this is a really good alliance to have. Plus 10% Solari production. We know we need more Solari. Masterpieces. Can't get rid of the masterpieces, or I will go back into the pits. Oh boy, if we had enough money, I would invest in nukes, but I don't think we have enough money for such a thing. Not yet, at least. I think our money concerns are about to turn around. Boy, we almost missed our stockpile there. It was relatively close. Keep more ore ships coming. And we really want a White Rift. Corrino jumped up to 21. Good. Good. We want Corrino ahead of us. We could pull in some extra cash, some extra spice, all kinds of goodies here. This army is not my ideal army. I think we need Nua back up, though she does put us back in a low tier. We need her folder relay. Oh my god, how'd you guys forget? You guys are supposed to remind me about that folder relay. And then railgun, I think. Probably one more railgun even.
I can fix anything.
This guy goes up there. If we take the White Rift, we also get access to that other spice field over there, so we'll have some money to work with. Maybe we decoy Thumper, just to have it in our back pocket here. How did the ECAS die? Who did it? I murdered the ECAS with an assassination. They made it up to like 48% on Chome in month 5. So we had everybody attack them, and I got the assassination going, and we managed to finish it. It was well deserved. He's a foul villain who deserves only your scorn.
Do you need to teleport someone?
How do you deal with the early high costs of setting up the links for House Vernius? It's hard. It's hard. Vernius is a tricky one to play.
I can fix
There is no way around that.
my brain at your
You
service.
just gotta be really cautious and careful. Usually you need to rely a lot on a pillaging economy in the early game for ECAS, not ECAS, for Vernius is the word. You need to rely on a pillaging economy because there's so much to spend money on and there's not enough money to go around. Here's Corrino, looking like they don't want me to have it. Go away, Corrino. I'm gonna lose this fight if he wants to contest it. There's the war.
Teleportation.
Let's back off. Let's back off.
I'll find the best way. I can fix anything. Fighting is another of my
Actually, let's go back in. If you want to fight spread out, let's do it.
Where are the drones?
Let's do it.
My brain at your service.
Seems like he's a little concerned. He got a little spread out there. It didn't go exactly the way he wanted to. He didn't have his men all grouped up. We might be able to grab this. Or even punish him a little bit for it.
New challenge awaits. I know what I'm doing.
I think he's going to stop us from annexing it. We might be able to get some kills on him, though. Where's my best rally point right there?
Where are the drones?
Killing part of his force over here is a big win for us.
Drones will be operational.
We don't have our hero, though, which is real bad. Get another... No, not Thumper. We're fighting Corrino. We need hidden back doors is what we need. Yeah, Jaffa, so I know pillaging feels bad, but especially with Vernius, there's, you're going to take everything that's going to be your purple lines when you're setting it out, and then anything that's not going to be your purple line, you feel free to pillage, right? You'll want them eventually. The debuffs fall off after like 3 months, maybe, but early game, you can take those things that you're not going to expand through and absolutely just pillage them. Oh dear. I don't know. I don't feel strongly about any of these lands red resolutions. I just feel strongly about war with Corrino. And it's going okay here, actually.
The drones. My
Killing some of
brain
his
at your
dudes over
service.
here is a big win. I don't know why we triggered militia. That should not have happened, but... Come on, come on, kill him! Bring it down! We don't even want that village. We want to come back and get that white rift. Is what we mostly want. Okay, looking good.
Ready, my lord. Fighting is another of my specialties. New challenge awaits. I'll follow your commands.
Okay, we are getting orbital struck here.
My brain
We'll have to
at
just
your
deal with that
service.
as best we can.
Where are the drones?
Taking this as critical to our long-term plans.
Ready, my
Looks like we're going to
lord.
get it, too. Now we can run away. But just having it in our pocket here is critical. He's going to be able to fly some troops in with his Cronus, I think. We can't build there till the orbital strike is done. We still have the
I
full
can fix
force,
anything.
a full army here.
Don't touch my
We can
drones.
heal up pretty quickly.
Drones will be operational in no
Yep,
time.
there's them. He's trying to liberate. Oh my god, I'm at 24? I guess I am. In that case, we need to switch into full-on boom research center mode. Is there anything else I can annex, or can do I dare fight him for this? Is there another special near me to annex? Not really.
Ready, my lord. My brain at your service. As
We give her a
fast as I
folder
can.
relay even somewhere.
Miss teleportation. Sure, my lord. I'll find the best way. Technology over strength.
Boom, boom, boom. Backdoor to turn his artillery on itself.
I'm ready.
We
Don't
heal.
touch my drones.
We move up. We heal. I think we're looking good. It's looking very positive for us, I think. Maybe. We're slowly burning. We got to do something about all these incinerators, I think. I think they're giving us some grief here. But we're healing up. He's not focusing down our healers. But we're not focusing down him fast enough either.
Ready, my lord.
Okay, fall back.
I'll find the best
Run away. It's a disaster.
Ready, my lord. I'll find the best way. Where are the drones?
Well, it's looking like we're going to lose this. Is it being... He stopped... He stopped taking it from us, actually. No, it's still getting liberated. I just didn't see it
My
properly.
brain at your service.
Folder relay moving.
Okay, let's go back in. Let's go back in. Another attack.
I know what I'm doing.
And I think maybe we focus down Arsham this time.
On my way. Don't touch my drones. Drones will be operational.
Drones healing. Okay, we're getting Arsham dead. I think maybe we'll get it now. It's not like a win condition for us. It's just hanging in a little longer here.
We go. Attack. We will.
I'll find the best way.
Okay, everybody possible get on that Corrino flagship. It's a huge victory. We just need to come up with a little more hedge somewhere. Have I got as many people as possible on Arrakis?
Command needed.
This guy needs to cook and have militia.
I can fix anything.
Oh, can we finish that off? We might be able to finish that off. That would be huge. I want to finish that off, and I want to teleport somewhere for easy to take stuff. 190. I don't have any smugglers on me yet.
Ready, my lord. Sure, my lord.
Space folding initiative.
Let's get everybody out of here. Boom.
Space under
Back
control.
home. We try and annex nearby things for cheapness. We did get our research center up, so we are we are boomed. This is us booming here. We just need some annexes as best we can get them. Nothing from the smugglers yet. I don't know what they're up to. Suspicious. Annex there. Wait, did my military not get out? Where is all my military? Where'd you guys go? Oh my god, did my military just teleport to the middle of nowhere? Look at all these drones and things that are missing. Oh shit. A bunch of my military apparently has disappeared, which is gonna make it hard to defend myself. All of these guys? Okay, well, we'll destroy them and make new ones, I guess. We've got one annex there. Oh, look, there they are. They're coming off from the off the side of the map. What the hell? What the hell? Are you guys winning this fight? Okay, good. We're annexing there. That's gonna put us fairly close. Not quite all the way. Here come the smugglers in. And we're not in an ideal spot here because we're broke as a joke.
As fast as I can.
How much are we cooking today? 69, which is a lot. If we could hold the smugglers off, we might be in a good spot. I just need my army to get back together. What the hell? What the hell? I need my army to get back in from off the map. This is not supposed to happen. These guys flew in over here. Interestingly enough, that's fine. They're at least buying airfield. This is just getting pillaged. I don't care about that. Maybe a scav team would help some of my money problems. We need fighting mechs. I guess we're making suboids. Otherwise, I just need this. I need these guys to get back into an airfield range so we could go do something about the smugglers on us. We might be, actually, we're at 28. Oh, it's going to be very close. We might be okay. I think it's a win if we could keep the smugglers busy for a little while. Yeah, it happened when the folder relay teleported back home. It also teleported all my guys way off the map. This is almost certainly going on me, isn't it? Can I maybe grab assassins to help with the fight down there? Because I don't think I could stop this from getting on me. Are there any other... Yeah, maybe we can grab... I was gonna say mercenaries and things, but it's tight. Tight. Very tight.
Challenge awaits.
There's some amount of money. We can pull in some mercenaries. We just gotta get everyone together. I'm not even gonna fly. I'm just gonna teleport on top of them and just be like, wham, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. But we need the whole army together here.
The drones. You drones need my support? My brain at your service.
Yeah. Do you need to teleport someone?
I guess we are gonna fly actually. Must be in airfield range. Nope, never mind. We're not in airfield range. We're teleporting.
What is your strategy?
No, we got 1.5 days left to teleport. Okay, we're teleporting in 1.5 days then. We might be okay. 29.9. I think we're okay. Never mind. We're gonna passive cook to it. Never mind. I was freaking out for nothing. We're in a fine spot. We're in a fine spot. Vernius victory! Yeah! Yeah! Give it the Howard Dean yell. The undisputed hegemony of the Vernius victory. All you gotta do is you kill your neighbor, and then you expand. And hope everybody else doesn't kill you first. We even space-time folded some of our people way off the map. Which sort of made things a little difficult, but We did it. We got through it. Look, we had developments, like we're good at it. You can win with the Vernius. It is possible. You just can't ever be in first place as Vernius. We peaked at about 72 knowledge, which is pretty solid. Pretty solid. Solari production. Oh my god. Oh my god. Month 4, ECAS is making 2,000 Solari a day. Wild. Wild. Where's this money coming from? I should have been paying more attention to him. He banked up to almost 50K before he dumped it. This was when he jumped up to 40%, and we're like, we all gotta fight this guy? Chome shares. Wow, wild. Really impressive. Really impressive ECAS play by Levantix. That was, you don't look for the month 5 Chome wins on ECAS too often, but of course ECAS is very killable as well. And we did manage to assassinate him with the help of our buddies, keeping him busy. Territory. If we look at regions, you can see I think Vernius might count as a fast expander. Look at this. We are way ahead of everybody. At the end of the game, we're at 17 regions, 13 on Corrino, 10 on smugglers. We've got a lot of space to work with. Allied sieges were good. Politics. ECAS was the political guy, and then we murdered him. Early command points. Big early army from Obtuse Goose until he apparently accidentally deleted them all, which I can't even bust him for it, because I have done it. I have accidentally deleted my army as well. It shouldn't be a thing you could do, but there is a certain combination of keys you could press if you're not paying a lot of attention, and you could delete your army. But he rebuilt it, and then he came to help. And then we managed to beat Corrino in the east to save the White Rift, and then it didn't even matter. It doesn't matter that the smugglers were too late to the party. They needed to jump on me probably while I was fighting Corrino. They didn't see the threat of Vernius until it was too late. All right. GG. Good game. Good day. We're going to call it there, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the stream and the channel. We are going to continue with lots of Spice content as long as the Spice Wars is around. At least his hero didn't get deleted, he says. Yes. It feels extra bad. But that was a good game. That one was a lot of fun. I certainly didn't see a Vernius victory out of there, but we managed to muddle through and find it. I did see a Corrino victory in our first game, but that one we managed not to find. That's the way it goes. It's the way it goes for Spice Wars. You never quite know. You're always in it. Never ever surrender, because who knows if the number 1 player and the number 2 player are going to get murdered. It's the way it be. All right. Solo tutorials? Like tutorials for playing against AI? Something like that? I don't really have that on my purview. I'm trying to think, what sort of content am I going to make in the future for Spice Wars? It's probably just more Let's Plays like this. There is a tournament tomorrow in our Discord, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with that. We'll see if I can find this time and space. I think I'm mostly waiting around for a new patch. If we get a new patch, we'll give it the full Monty. We'll do, tier lists and patch note reads and updated guides and stuff. But until there's a new patch, I feel like a lot of this is pretty figured out. You can check out my guides, you can watch some plays. The meta of how to play is very, very established these days. We haven't really had a major change in 4 or 5 months now, so it's pretty established how, at least at a higher level, how you expect people to play. At the lower level, with people who are still learning and trying out different things, anything goes. You never know what's going to happen. Because I think the balance is generally pretty good between the houses. Just because you pick Atreides doesn't mean you're going to win. It just means you're slightly ahead of the pack. And just because you pick Vernius, it doesn't mean you're going to lose. It just means you've got an uphill battle, right? It can still be done. Do I think new factions will always be in a DLC? I would expect a DLC to always include new factions, but I would be happy if they just gave us a patch that just balanced stuff out again, move some things around, make it... there's a number of issues that the community has sort of tagged as problematic. I think probably foremost in my mind is the fact that defense breaches stack.
if you ever see a really, really high-end lobby, if someone is obviously the leader, the other 3 players just coordinate, okay, we're all going to defense breach him at the same time, so his base will take like 300% more damage, and you could just nuke him 3 times. If you nuke him 3 times, it basically kills him under that. Or if you just walk an army up to his base, it basically kills him before he can kill the army. Defense breaches stacking is real bad. It's a big problem. The crab bucket meta. I mean, the crab bucket meta is sort of just the nature of it being a free-for-all game. That's just how it's going to go. Someone's always going to be in the lead, and it's in everybody else's best interest to, stop the leader. So that's tricky. There's not an easy way to solve for that with the likes of a 1v1v1v1. It is what it is. I'll just be happy for something, anything to shake things up a little bit. But I won't ramble too much. I've kept you guys almost 4 hours on this stream, so if you've been watching the whole time, I thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody in chat. Dill Pickle, Obtuse Goose, Jaffas, Guns, Lee Malicious, Sard, Jaffas, Nar, everybody that's been playing and hanging out with us today. I really appreciate it. We're going to call it there. Yep. Thanks for watching, boys. And we'll catch you next time. Wow.